All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Hearth and Home. A couple bookkeeping things. I have commissioned some emotes, so those will be in the works and appearing soon for those who have subscribed. So look forward to that. I'm not going to tell you which ones because you have to wait and be in suspense. But they will. They'll be coming soon, so be ready for those.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
As for a recap for Shanks who's missed the last 15 sessions, I'll do a quicker, longer recap. So the party hired to investigate some disappearances in Hearthhope quickly found a goblin encampment where it seems that those who were disappearing were brought to. And behind that was a goblin witch who, after reading some of her notes in her hut, they discovered that she was tied to a larger organization, a larger coven, and that there were others involved. So after returning to Hearthhope and celebrating with a little festival, they did a small job for Lady Bailey, and then discovered that the disappearances hadn't stopped after the Goblin Witch was killed. And this time was a little more personal, as the person who disappeared was Adelaide, who had expressed some interest in our dear Naraka here. And so the party rushed off in search of where she had gone, which led them out into the wildwoods. Don't worry, Shinx. It's been a while since I've done like a longer recap, so might as well. And after hunting through the wildwoods a bit, they came across the rangers who helped them out, and yeah, it's good. Session 20, good extended recap. They found some rangers out in the woods who helped them by curing their poison and letting them rest the night, and then directed them upriver towards a old abandoned sawmill. And so they headed up the river and eventually found the lumber mill, where they found a cannibal cult inside who were abducting people and feeding them to the witch who resided in the basement. And that witch, after they fought her, turned out to be also tied to the coven. Now, it seemed like at that point that they had arrived just a little bit too late, as Adelaide had already been killed. And so, as they sort of grieved over her corpse, they found that someone that they had run into on their travels, who they had freed from his captivity as a scarecrow, reappeared to help them. A certain entity who called himself the Prince of Chains. and and he offered Naraka a deal. He would restore Adelaide for a price that he didn't really specify, as Naraka immediately accepted without really asking any more information on that one. And so the Prince of Chains performed some sort of ritual that chained Adelaide's soul back into her corpse, and she woke back up again, although she looked quite different. Her skin was still pale and tinged blue, and her eyes were changed, and she was still icy cold and cannot really feel many sensations, though she still retained her personality and most of her memories. So after that, after returning Adelaide back to town, the party set out again in search of the other witches in the coven, as they'd heard a few more names in some of the notes. And one of the notes referenced a town up in the mountains called Rockfall. So they headed in that direction. After coming to Rockfall, they found it to be pretty much deserted, with only a few people remaining in town. And slowly learned that Rockfall had once been a booming mining town, but was mostly abandoned now after something had happened in the mines and people began to disappear. And so the party made their way up to the old mine and eventually arrived there and explored it, with Flimp going off on his own a little bit. And they found some prisoners deep within the mine. And it seems like those prisoners were being brainwashed with a substance that the witches had to basically perform manual labor in the mine to mine for this ore on the witch's behalf. And Flimp, after going off on his own, ran into one of the sisters in the coven, a sister Shadowmend, who ambushed him while he was off on his own and knocked him unconscious and dragged him off into the darkness. And the party rested for the night to restore their energy, and then went off in search of Flimp further into the mine. And when they eventually came to the room where he'd been brought, they found him chained up with a bunch of other people to some odd-looking torches. And when they touched him, it set off a sacrifice that channeled arcane energy through all of the other sacrifices. Flimp managed to resist it, though the process exhausted him. So the others changed, but he did not. And they morphed into these horrific monsters that attacked the party. And Koja Naraka and Hilda had to fight that boss on their own. And after defeating those monsters and carrying Flimp and escorting the other prisoners back out of the mine, they found a couple things in that sacrifice room. It seems like the witch that was there that had ambushed Flimp was gone from the mine and had gone off somewhere else. And they found a couple things that she'd left behind. It seemed like she'd left in a hurry. Some things that they weren't really able to identify. An odd-looking sigil that they still haven't really learned the purpose of. And they escorted the others back to town. The townsfolk were quite grateful that they saved quite a few of the missing people. And stuck at a bit of a slight dead end. Unsure of the exact correct path to go, they decided to head back to Hearth, which is where they started. Naraka with the motivation of visiting Adelaide again, but the others with the intention of maybe talking to Lady Bailey.
Hilda with the motivation of seeing Swiss again.
Of course.
As they want to figure out exactly where the witches have run off to. Their hunch right now is that it is a larger city, as they found an old mirror that one of the witches had that seemed to connect to another mirror in some sort of cellar, and they could hear the sounds of a big city from around the mirror, from through the mirror rather. And so their hunch is that it is somewhere in a big city, but they're going back to talk to Lady Bailey, because if anyone knows cities, it would be the noble lady of one of them. And then more immediately, on their way back to Hearth, they ran into the trolls that they'd seen on their way there, and operated a plan to trick them, with Flimp turning Hilda invisible and Hilda sneaking into their caves to try to see what they had in there. In one of the caves, they found this fellow who was locked up, and they managed to free him, and also rob the trolls for quite a bit of gold. And the encounter ended with Hilda tricking one of the trolls into thinking that she was a god, Imis in particular, and promising to give the troll a blessing if he allowed this fellow to go free. So where we are right now, the party is making their way down the yeah, they do promise a lot of things. The party is making their way back down the mountain roads, south towards Hearth, just having left the trolls behind them, and this merchant accompanying them. Thanks for the sub streams. All right, so let's resume.
Fantastic.
Heck yeah.
There he is. There he is.
Big Cusco. He was so big.
Cusco.
Cusco. Cusco. Cusco.
Skusco?
The llama was gifted to them by Lady Bailey to carry their things. And
His name is Cusco.
His name is Cusco, yes. So you make your way down this winding mountain road, with the man that you rescued following alongside.
Click and drag. There we go.
And after passing by the trolls, you make pretty good time, and spend the rest of this day relatively unchallenged, as the terrain is mostly flat through this mountain pass, and you don't encounter anything else. So you wind your way along through the mountains, and eventually night begins to fall.
Jay?
What?
Did you see what Flim said?
Nowhere.
As we travel,
As we
I want
travel.
to keep a lookout for ravens or crows.
Okay, yeah. I didn't have that tab open.
I probably could have just said it out loud.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could have. That's fine. If I miss something, just remind me like that. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm not always in that chat tab.
I will be Flim's owl from Hogwarts.
All right. As you travel, you keep your eye out for ravens, crows, but you don't see anything. You tilt your head kind of towards the rocky outcroppings above you as you make your way through the mountains, but you don't see any ravens or crows. You just see the occasional hawk or eagle just sort of casually glide through the air far, far above you, but no ravens or crows.
I guess we make camp.
It is verging on the night, and the sun is setting, so you can make a camp if you wish.
I suppose we should.
Camp time.
Back to when long rests were just us sleeping and not being like, we have no hit points. We have to do this.
God.
Can actually relax a little bit.
That's true.
You spend some time setting up a quick campfire with sticks gathered from dead trees nearby. Managed to make a makeshift camp for the night, Is there anything anyone particularly wants to do?
I am. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make treats again with this time.
Is there? Do the treats have like an expiration date on them?
I think it. I think it was 8 hours. Let me double check. Yeah, with 1 hour of work, or when you finish a long rest, you can make treats. They last 8 hours after being made.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're replacing the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to know. I didn't think they would stack. That doesn't really make sense for them
Yeah.
to stack.
We're just like carrying around like moldy food. Like, yeah, this stuff is bussin'.
Jesus.
Alright.
Just as a side note, Flimp definitely would have unloaded the food that's in the satchel, just in case that, yeah. He no longer has the table worth of food.
Yeah, I think you ate some of it last session, but there's still a little bit remaining.
Yeah.
Though some of it seems to be getting a bit stale. So you spend the night doing that. Unless anybody else has anything else they want to do, then we can just take our long rest.
Can I look at the mirror that we found?
Hell yeah.
I
just wanna
think
see
I have that, but I'll
what's
hand it
going
over.
on in the mirror.
Some of you have shards of the one mirror, and then there's also the still intact hand
Yeah.
mirror.
Yeah, I'll hand the hand mirror over to Flimp. I think I had that.
Okay, cool.
You take a look at it, Flimp. It seems to only have that one function. And the function is just to seemingly communicate with the other side, wherever it may be located. It doesn't seem to have any other options to choose from. It's just that one connection.
Okay. Is the other side looking the same as the other times we've looked through?
Yeah, as the sun is setting, you can't see the light through the window, so it's a little darker in there. But otherwise, it looks the same.
Okay, cool.
So you managed to get some rest throughout the night. I'm assuming probably taking watches.
Mm-hmm.
And Flint, make sure to reduce your exhaustion level as well.
Heck yeah.
Hooray!
I no longer get disadvantage on all my checks. Woohoo.
That's a funny thing, Bilger. I made those 2 checks, and I still have a +0 to Constitution.
I have like a +4 to Constitution, I think.
And you're the one who passed out.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, I did roll a nat 1, so like
Yeah.
that's how it turns out. But
That's
yeah,
how it goes.
+4 to Constitution.
The dice decided that Coach is a better drinker despite the stats.
Yeah.
The dice were just trying to teach you a healthy lesson about day drinking.
And did we learn
That is
anything with that
awesome.
lesson? No, we learned nothing.
So you spend the night and wake up in the morning, Flimp feeling much more rested than you were the past couple of days. It seems like that exhaustion from whatever magic channeled through you has faded, and you're feeling like your old self again as the morning light hits you.
Yay, no more exhaustion.
Woohoo.
Yay! The IPA. Go back to Hearth Open, we're like, immediately, where's all the alcohol?
It's true.
You spend some time gathering up your things, loading them back into the cart, and getting ready to head off for another day of traveling. Making your way for a few more hours through the mountains, and then eventually arriving back at the sort of steep descent down back towards the more forested area, and leaving the more rocky terrain behind you.
No more rocks.
I just
There's nothing
I
wrong with
just
this image.
died.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about this.
I forget. Did we check out that cave over there?
Feel like we did.
Yeah, want to check it out again? Though?
Definitely did. No.
The mayor.
You know how
No.
it looks.
Yo, you guys
No,
can
we're
check
good.
it all you want. I'm waiting out here.
No, we found the
I'm
mayor's
good.
Yeah.
friend. I don't really know who was in there. I remember the ring belonged to someone the mayor knew. The mayor's cousin. That's who it was.
Something like that.
I cannot move my character token.
That's
Oh,
odd.
Just as a side note, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
casting mage armor at the start of every day. Just
Yeah, of course. I assume that you do that.
the travel routine.
Really, I should have taken a bottle of that Banshee's breath. It would make a great Molotov, I assume.
What are you gonna do with a Molotov? I don't.
What am
wanna
I
see you
not
with a
gonna do with a
Burn
Molotov?
something.
Actually, the
I
Banshee's
would
breath
commit
was
arson, obviously.
the Banshee's breath was actually cold every time you drank it.
Ice Molotov!
magically
Ice
cold.
Molotov!
Yeah, what if it
Throw it
burned
and
people
somebody
with
like,
frostbite?
yeah, yeah. Or they just like
That would be
freeze.
so cool.
Mm.
1 sec. I need to do a dice roll.
Oh dear.
Oh, fun.
It's like eating a habanero and a menthol crystal at the same time.
That's exactly what it is. I'm reloading my roll 20. I can't even click on my character.
It's okay, I'm
This is so sad.
doing some rolls. So you
Uh-huh.
get some time. Alright.
I still have the post where somebody talked about doing that, and it was like, oh, well, if I eat both, they'll cancel each other out. And then the next reply was, you guys want to know what hellfire
Oh,
tastes like?
okay. I fixed it.
Alright. You spend some time traveling back along the more foresty, still some rocks everywhere, but leaving the tall mountains behind you and heading to a more normal elevation. And eventually find yourself leaving the forest entirely, unless you want to head off into the wildwoods. I'm assuming you're taking the same path back that you took there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming no detours through the wildwoods.
No.
Nope.
Assuming
Not even for fun.
you
not even-
assume.
No. Thanks for the offer.
All I know
No.
is
I'm interested.
I'm controlling the cart, and I'm not taking it in there.
Hey,
Cole's just like sprinting ahead of us. We're like, wait a second.
I was assuming that you're taking the same path, but I don't want to be certain of it because you never know. You guys have the
We decide to actually we're like, actually, you know what? No, let's go through the wildwood.
you guys have the
Let's go
freedom to do
grind.
what you want.
Let's go grind by killing some of those mosquitoes.
Let's see
Is
if
it
Jay
full
has a
circle?
map prepared.
That'd be depressing to try to grind when you're on the milestone system.
Yeah.
Spend 7 years grinding in the forest. You didn't level up once.
The real XP was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. We go back into Hearth and they're like, surprise, you leveled up once. And we're like, we've been out there for 7 years killing these things.
So eventually, you find yourself moving back along the tree line, with the wild woods off to your right and wide open grassy plains on your left.
Cusco, where'd he go?
Cusco's dead. R.I.P. Cusco. He will be missed.
No, Cusco.
Grassy plains? Where are we? Why is there grass everywhere? Where's all the rock?
Outside the woods.
Yeah, I know.
So this journey takes several days, but I'm not going to make you rest a whole bunch of times because that's boring. If there's something specific that you want to do at any long rest, just let me know, but I won't make you go through every single camp. But eventually,
take a look at the ritual for all of the long rests.
okay. Eventually you find yourself recalling that you are near your old camp, the time where you camped along the tree line that one night on your way to Rockfall. The time where you veered off into the woods. So you're approximately in that area, you recall. I don't know if you
Oh,
want to do
right,
anything
when
with that
we
info.
talk to the druid.
I don't want to go talk to a druid.
I mean, I didn't get to go the first time.
That was more of
Do you
a
have
didn't
anything
want
to
to go
ask
than a
her?
didn't get to.
I don't
Well,
remember what we're
that's
talking
true.
about, so like I'm just gonna sit here and nod.
Okay, you don't have a
Wait,
brain. It's alright,
Wait,
Naraka.
wait. Did her scrying turtle
Oh
work
wait,
just off name?
now I remember. There's a turtle.
Wait,
Oh, but would
can
that
we
be?
get her to scry on one of the witches?
But I don't think we know their full names. I
don't
don't think
know.
Yeah,
sister
we don't.
is.
I don't think Sith's sister is their first
Oh,
name.
is that what it is? Shoot.
The last time it happened, it was a
Darn.
first and last name. Yes, that was how she
Okay.
did it when you watched her do it last time.
Mm,
Hmm. Well, do we have
Darn.
anyone we wish to scry upon?
uh,
I mean, just kind of.
yeah, I don't think we know like anyone they took by name. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
nobody's gonna say hi, huh? I don't know.
You don't have to go back there. I was reminding you that you were in that area, if you wished to.
I'm just going along with what they say.
Alright. Then you can continue on your way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So another relatively uneventful day of traveling passes by after you continue along the tree line. As you draw nearer to Hearth, you begin to see farmsteads off in the grassy plains and farmers' fields. Eventually, after another day of travel, you see what you recognize off in the distance to be the old home farmstead, which you stopped by on your way there, on your way up to Rockfall, and bought some supplies. So you estimate that you are nearing Hearth.
You happy, Naraka?
Very happy. Are the rest of you happy? Because you should be.
I don't know.
Swiss is
indifferent.
there. I have my own reasons, but Swiss is there too.
Yeah.
Let's see if Jay remembers the accent.
It was just Asta talking in third person. So
Hilda's gonna call her girlfriend and
I only
tell
have
her
like
about the
3 voices, so
Recycled character
You
voices.
said it,
I
not
see how
me.
it is.
Jay
It's
said
fine.
it, not me.
I'd rather do. I'd rather not have to remember a million voices, so it's better. That's why
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it changed like every single session.
it does. That you'll see that happen. It's hard to remember 300 NPCs.
You have like a Google form, and it's like the name and then the accent listed next to it.
Like, Seas of Sand has like 100 NPCs just in that one area.
They're all hot.
There are so many that I gave up counting. And then
Funny
multiply
that.
that by every area plus all of the campaigns. So it's quite a lot to keep in my brain. So I do forget
Yeah.
accents sometimes. And yes,
Naraka.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had an NPC that I haven't named and given some semblance of a backstory to.
Oh.
Wow. Your mind is so powerful.
You said that to me before, haven't you?
Yeah.
That felt familiar.
I've definitely said that before. I'll say it again.
All right. You travel down along the tree line still, and eventually you see the smoke of chimneys off in the distance coming from a bend in the forest, traveling for another day. And you recognize the site of
Yay.
Yay.
Hearth as you begin to approach.
This is such a nice picture. I love it.
It is nice.
It is.
Yeah.
Nice and cozy.
It has some like really good vibes. I like the trees and all the little houses.
Like an
Guys,
RPG starting
I
town.
believe here.
Wow! Oh my god! I wonder why.
Yeah, weird. It's like a starting town that you begin your adventure in.
Oh my god, it's almost like we started our adventure here, guys. What? You're crazy.
Shinx, if you start asking every NPC where they were born, their mother's maiden name, and the name of their first pet, I'm going to boot you out of every campaign.
Also, speak for yourself, Naraka. You don't know where I've been adventuring.
Yeah, no, I don't actually. That wanted poster really.
Hey, you don't know about that.
Oh wait, no, I don't know about that. Somebody else does though.
All right. And with Hearth Hope in view, you soon arrive at the bridge that leads into town. And you hear the streams and waterfalls that cascade throughout the town. And see one of the guards standing just across the bridge who waves to you as you approach.
Dang, we're
I
friends
wave
with
back.
him. I'll wave back.
I wave back.
Wave
Jumps,
return.
jumps over Flimp. Flimp, get out of the way.
He approaches as you make your way into town.
Hilda, where are you going? We gotta talk to this guy. Can't run away.
Yes, I can.
I mean, you can, but like you shouldn't.
And he says,
Bolts off.
feels like ages since you lot have been in town.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Yeah, it feels like 7 months.
I swear to God.
Last I heard, you lot were heading up to Rockfall. You find what you're looking for?
Kind of.
Yes,
Not
but
really.
actually no.
Somewhat.
Yes, but there's a lot more to find. So
Well, ain't life always like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Lady Belly's in the manor if you're looking for her.
Thank you.
Carry on.
Let's get a move on, guys.
Let's go to the banner.
Alright.
woohoo.
Woo.
No fraternizing before we see Lady Bailey.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm looking at you too.
I just want to see
Fine.
the adorable goblin girl
Too
again.
bad.
Leave me alone.
Alright, the cart is not going to make it up these stairs.
Yeah, I figured.
We just drag Cusco with
Wait, really?
I didn't stop at the stairs.
Cusco can make it up the stairs if you really want, but that cart's not making it up there.
I'm gonna pat him before I go.
Naraka, help me lift the cart.
In fact,
I'm not carrying the cart up these stairs.
in fact, I recall a specific situation in which a druid shapeshifted into a horse and could not drag a cart up the stairs.
Ah,
That was a druid?
good times. Good times. Feels like ages ago, because it
Well,
happened.
technically, we would
Yep.
recollect any of
Nobody
that.
here knows about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
This guy does.
Who said that? What voice from the clouds just imparted that?
Yeah,
wisdom upon
he
me?
sees us guiding Cusco towards the stairs, and he has a post-traumatic breakdown.
Yeah.
Some memories flit across his mind as he watches you wisely leave Cusco in the cart back at the bottom of the stairs.
Speaking of time, what time of day is it? Roughly.
You arrive around midday.
Nice.
We can go drink here.
Perfect. That's when I usually get
That's what I
absolutely
think.
wasted.
That's when I usually start getting absolutely blasted.
Naraka can have a romantic evening date.
You guys have specific times for that?
No. You just kind of go whenever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, not whenever, just all the time.
Constantly. Every day.
Make your way back up the steps to Market Square of Hearth Hope.
I'm gonna look in the water around
Please
the...
do not steal the
Gosh.
money.
I am crossing my arms and staring at Hilda.
I think
There's a
there
couple.
is any.
There's a couple copper pieces. It's
Yeah,
been a
you
while
took
since you
all
guys have
of the
been here.
money.
But there's definitely not as many as there used to be.
Koja loudly
good
clears her throat.
I'm just reminiscing. I'm not actually.
Yeah,
stealing.
good.
Yeah, okay.
You're still carrying that
yeah,
copper,
like I
you know.
believe you.
Am I still carrying the
Doing
copper?
chrome.
Yeah.
The,
Good times.
the merchants
time.
have set up their wares and give you small nods of recognition as you walk by.
I'm gonna nudge Naraka and point at Adelaide. Hey.
From across the square, Naraki, you can see who you recognize as Adelaide to be standing near one of the houses. She's wearing a cloak and has a hood pulled up, but you can still tell it's her.
Guys, should I go talk to her?
Oh god.
Yes. Go to her.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her.
I have
No, no.
another woman I'm much more concerned about.
Okay. I'm so nervous right now, and I don't know why. I literally don't even have a reason, but I'm just like,
We're all like
Okay.
lined up back here, just watching.
no, my roll 20.
It's fine.
She
Nobody
turned me around so I could look at her judgmentally.
will ever strike out as hard as Killian, so you're fine. Don't worry.
Yes.
What is that implying? I'm gonna strike it.
I just
Yes.
mean that you can't set the new record. I don't think anyone will ever will.
I don't know if all might.
Hey,
I
don't
mean-
underestimate Hilda like
Okay,
that.
but for reference, for those who didn't see it, Killian telepathically asked somebody out in their own mind and got rejected.
Oh no.
That's really funny.
So it was pretty rough. But as you
Sorry.
walk up to Adelaide, you see her look up and recognize you. Her eyes go kind of wide for a moment, and then a smile beams across her face. And she runs up to greet you.
Don't know
And
what to say.
as she approaches you, she just sort of grabs you in a big hug and wraps her arms around you.
I was gonna do that. Obviously, I hug her back. Obviously.
She has to crane her neck to look up at you as you sort of wrap her up in your massive arms. And she says, "You're back."
Yeah. It's been a while.
It feels like it's been ages.
Believe me. I have a lot to tell you, because a lot happened.
Are you in a rush? Come inside. I'll make you tea.
Hey guys, can I go have tea, please? Please?
Can you sign my
Coach,
permission
That
slip?
is in character. That groan is in character.
Hilda just flicks her hand like, go on.
Oh, okay, yes. I'd love
Fine,
to have some
fine,
tea.
Go ahead.
I would love to.
All right. Then she invites you in. She says, I suppose your friends can come too if they wish."
They're
No,
busy.
we have stuff to attend
Yeah,
to.
They're
we'll
busy
leave you
right
to
now.
it.
You two have fun.
Yes, she does.
Just sitting there like, they're busy right now.
So she invites you inside of her small little comfortable house here. We can go do that right now, or we can go to the others. Which would you prefer?
I'm up for whatever, so if they if they want to go ahead and do the thing, then yeah.
I was gonna say I kind of want to watch that.
I'm fine with whichever.
We'll
We'll
get
get
to
to
it
it. We'll get to it.
Fine.
The others make their way along this path, up the incline towards the higher point of town, where Lady Bailey's manor is.
Hello again, everyone.
I can't remember actually. Did Flint meet Lady Bailey?
I
What?
I I I don't remember a meeting specifically, but I do remember like a conversation about like payment for our new friend or something. I feel like that did happen.
Yeah, but Flint might not have been there.
I didn't get paid. I wasn't
Maybe.
there.
Well, yeah,
I think
like
you guys tried to get
we didn't
paid
get paid
for me, even
then.
though I wasn't there.
I don't recall, so unless anybody can specifically say, we'll just say canonically that you haven't met her. Just heard of her
Okay,
from the
cool.
others.
All right.
So you make your way across the small little bridge to her estate, where one of her maids is just working out in the yard. Guard gives you a nod and says, "Here to see the lady."
Yep.
Indeed, we are.
Well, I think she's inside talking with the treasurer. So I can escort you in.
Treasurer, you say?
Shut up.
And
Next, we're doing a raid on Lady Bailey's house.
you make your way inside. Pretend this is the other guy. I don't
Will
want to go.
do.
I don't want to go get the other one. But you make your way through the halls of Lady Bailey's fine estate, and she sees you approaching and says, "Oh, it's you all again. Well, welcome back. Come into the dining room, and I imagine you have much to talk about."
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
yeah, we do.
I'm gonna ask if Swiss is here at the moment.
Yeah, she should be around here somewhere. And from down the hall, you hear some footsteps. And see the diminutive little goblin girl approach.
Yay, Swiss! I'm gonna, I'm gonna fucking pick her up and hug her.
She allows you to do so. And says, "You're all back. Smith missed ya."
We missed you too, Swiss.
Yeah, we did.
Koja, get in here.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna hug Swiss too.
You all find them nasty witches?
Yeah, we found them. We didn't kill them this time though.
Oh, why not?
Got
I
away.
decided to get away.
Lady Billy, as they're doing a group hug with Swiss, Lady Billy walks up to you, Flimp, and says, "I believe you must be the friend they were referring to last time."
I guess that must be me. My name's Flimp.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Lady Bailey, Lord of Hearth. Now, I imagine you all have quite a bit to talk about. I don't see your other friend, though. I believe there was
She's,
4 of you, right?
Hanging out
She's
with
spending some
friend.
quality time with Adelaide.
Ah, I see. Well, if you'll accompany me to the dining hall, I suppose we have much to talk about.
I gently set
Yes, we do.
Swiss back down. It's nice seeing you again, Swiss.
Yeah. You each take a seat in the dining hall, and Lady Billy sits at the head of the table and says, "Now then, I suppose I'll leave it to you all as to where to begin. You all were heading to Rockfall, correct?"
Yep.
Yeah.
And what did you find up there?
The
Apparently.
witches. were you go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead.
Well, the witches were kidnapping people to mine ore for them. Something called Alexandrite.
I'll put a piece on the table.
Oh boy.
Also, there was a statue that turns people to stone.
Yeah, that part too.
Oh my. It certainly sounds like quite a lot has happened. You said that they were kidnapping to mine Alexandrite. Alexandrite. The name sounds familiar. Perhaps more in the day of my father, though. A little before
Yeah,
my
it's quite
time.
old from what it sounds like.
I remember Rockfall having a boom of sorts, a prosperous few years, in which they were mining a mineral. That must have been the mineral that they found.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything of its properties?
Well, that's not really my area of expertise. Do you know why the witches were mining it so intently?
It's my theory so far is it must be somehow related to mind control of some kind.
So you mean it has
I
magical
also think it's
properties?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
most certainly. I can confirm that.
I see.
It's definitely used in a ritual of some kind, too. We're
Well,
not exactly sure what their plan is, but
their plan. So do you mean that they're still out there?
at least two
There
of them.
at least 3, I think.
3?
There's still one we
Well,
haven't met.
Right.
at least 2.
At least 3. Because there's the one that we haven't met, and then there's the 2 that we have sort of met.
Yeah.
Well, that is worrying news. And you said they were using it in some sort of ritual. Were you able to ascertain the nature of that ritual?
I'm gonna roll out my books of all of the ritual stuff that I've been preparing for weeks.
Oh,
She'll,
man.
if you allow her, she'll look through it, kind of over your shoulder,
Yeah.
taking a few steps from her seat at the table to examine it. And she looks through it, and Hilda, you can see just sort of a look of concentration and slight confusion on her face. And as she flips through the pages, she says, "This is all quite outside my area of knowledge. Magic is not exactly my expertise."
Basically, the ritual that we saw them perform turned people, some of their slaves that they were using to mine, into skeleton creatures, if I've heard correctly.
Yep.
Some sort of servant. Undead servant.
Sounds like some sort of blood magic or necromancy. But
There was
again,
blood there. Hilda knows plenty about that.
Blood and bone, so
Shut up.
yeah.
well, this
And
is
somehow Alexandrite fits into this, but we haven't quite figured it out yet.
all rather worrying, I must say. Do you have a plan of action from here on out?
What we do know is it still seems like whatever they're doing is happening in Rockfall, but at the time we couldn't really know when they would return. There does seem to be a city there. At least one of them is in, but we can't really tell where. It's kind of strange how we found out how.
I see a city.
Yeah, you have the mirror. Can we show her the storage and see if she recognizes it?
I don't think I took it back from you, so you show her.
Then I guess I will pull it back out. and show her the storage room.
Are you holding the mirror or handing it to her?
I'm holding the mirror.
Okay. I guess it wouldn't work if you gave it to her.
Right.
She peers over your shoulder, and the fog from the mirror clears to reveal that same cellar. And she spends a few moments scrutinizing it and says, I understand what you mean about big city. The sounds in the background, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the cartwheels
Yeah.
and the horses and the what sounds like hooves on cobblestone streets. That sounds like the sounds of the city to me. As for what city, I can't say I recognize some odd cellar, but there are several cities within Avalon. If you surmise that the witches couldn't have gotten far away, then our best guess is somewhere in Avalon.
We think it must be either Erythrian or Talus.
I see. Well, she takes her seat back at the table and says, I have an idea, but if it turns out to be a wild goose chase, then it might be a bad path, but it's the only path that I can see, unless you have any more ideas.
What is it?
I mean, that's kind of all we got.
Any lead's better than none.
Well, when I was a young girl, I occasionally made trips to Talus, and there was an old wizard. He had a study in Weaver's Way. Incredibly knowledgeable, a Mr. Fitzwater. And, well, for dealing with the arcane and magical mysteries, he would be my first place to turn. So he is located in Talus. Now I suppose if it turns out the witches didn't go to Talus, that this could be a poor plan to go and speak with him, but it's the best guess that I have. As far as the arcane, he is one of the most knowledgeable men that I've ever met.
Flip's eyes brighten quite a bit hearing this.
Well, I suppose it's better than nothing.
And, well, I suppose if you're going to make the journey to Talus, then it'd be well worth it to report everything that you've learned, just as you're doing to me, to the ranger base in Talus. That is Everest Lone Ridge's division, the guildmaster himself. And I imagine he may be able to aid you in some way.
I see.
It's as good a shot as any.
Yeah. Just to cover all the bases, I'm gonna pull out the strange scroll.
Yeah,
Alright.
that too.
I don't suppose you recognize this, but I might as well give it a try while we're here.
She moves a little closer. She takes out some small eyeglasses and places them on the bridge of her nose and peers a little closer. No, it doesn't look familiar at all. I'm sorry. Is it magical?
We can't really tell.
I haven't. It's not magical, right? I think
Yes,
that much
specifically
we
it
know.
is not magical. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not magical, but we're not sure what it means yet.
I see. Well, I suppose it's another thing to show to Mr. Fitzwater.
I guess.
I'm afraid it's not something I've seen before.
Well, thanks for giving it a look.
Oh well.
Now, if you are to make the journey to Talus, I can arrange to cover your travel expenses, rations, and the like. I
That would be amazing.
don't want
That would be
That'd be
nice.
I don't want you all to spend your own coin when you're working in the service of the realm.
How kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it will take me a little bit to arrange some supplies for you, but you may stay in the Lord and Lion. I'll send a word to have rooms open for you there. If you wish to rest a little before you head off again.
Take all the time you need, Lady Bailey.
Stay here for a while.
Should be able to cobble together some supplies by tomorrow, if that is when you wish to set off.
Thank you.
Yeah, that will work perfectly.
I'll send word to my men, and I suppose we can find you at the Lord and Lion then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You will.
All right, very good. Thank you all again. I imagine all this can be a little thankless work. So let me be the one to thank you all for helping the folk of Hearth home and Averlin in general.
Anytime.
Of course.
It's our pleasure.
She stands from her chair to sort of see you all out.
Hey, one last thing before we go.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have any magic shops around here, would you?
Not in Hearthhope, sorry. We mostly get your general goods grocers and fishermen from the south, and the occasional wandering merchant, often from the Golden Scales. But as far as magic shops, we don't have one in town. There is one in Talus, though.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Guess we'll have to travel fast.
I'm gonna wave goodbye to Swiss.
She just sort of excitedly waves at you from across the room.
Aww.
And she runs up to you and says, are you staying in town?
Yeah, for tonight.
And then leaving again?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, Swiss has got to stay here. Lady Bailey made Swiss apprentice treasurer. And she sort of puffs up her chest in pride.
I'm gonna pat her on the head.
So Swiss gets to see lots of shinies on the daily now.
I bet you're quite happy with that, huh?
Yeah, Swiss is absolutely happy.
Glad to hear, Swiss.
It was nice seeing you again, Swiss.
Yeah, Swiss missed you all.
We missed you too.
Well,
I'm gonna.
if you aren't here
I'm gonna-
again before you leave, then goodbye, I suppose, and good luck with what you're off to.
Thanks, Swiss. And here. I'm gonna give her some gold pieces.
All right. Just remove however many you give her from your inventory.
Alright.
You see her eyes brighten as you hold out the shiny gold there, and she says, "Never get tired of that."
I had a feeling. Bye for now, Swiss.
See ya. All right. Then let's cut.
Horrible plans are happening in chat.
Let us cut across to jump back in time a little bit as the others are having their meeting with Lady Bailey. Adelaide escorts you, Naraka. Welcome, Sar.
Naraka.
Sorry,
Shower just in
Sar,
time.
you have arrived at the absolute perfect moment.
Literally
As
right on time. Right
Adelaide escorts Naraka into her house for the first time after not having seen her for a little while.
Oh my god, her house.
Coach
I've
was
never seen
default
her.
dancing outside.
That's right. I made a map for her house.
Whoa! I'm gonna sit there and stare at it for like 10 minutes and be like, yes, 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 yes. House.
God.
Okay. All I see is a
Adelaide's
bathtub. I really like that my map just zoomed in on one particular spot.
What, the tub?
Oh, yeah. It just opened on the tub, and I was like, dang, it's just a bathtub.
Lives in a bathtub.
Adelaide just sleeps in the bathtub.
H jail, Sour. H jail.
Hey, hey.
No, you'll both be sleeping in the bathtub.
H jail.
H jail. I will come through this phone right now.
I'm
and
sorry
I'll
I had to.
beat you up.
Adelaide escorts you in, and you enter a humble but nicely decorated little house. And as you follow her in, she says, "Can I get you anything? Make you tea, or are you hungry at all? I have apples and bread ready here."
Maybe just a tea for now, thanks. It's been a while since I've had any.
All right, I'll put the kettle on.
I'm gonna sit down and stare at her awesome house. This house is so nice.
Naraka,
I love it.
you sit down at a table that is slightly too small for you.
It's okay. I can sit on the floor if I need to.
And she busies herself with a kettle and places it heating up by the fire, and then sits across from you at the table and says, so what all happened when you were gone?"
There's a lot. There's a lot that happened.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so I don't remember all of the details. We did fight a lot of things though, and then there was this like weird statue that like turned people into stone,
Oh my.
and that was fun. We met some interesting people. We did get to Rockfall, and it was like dead. It was like really dead.
Oh.
But we went into the mines for a little bit. That was I don't know how long we were in there. A few days maybe, but we fought some cool stuff. I fought this humongous thing that was definitely really strong and was made out of bone, and I beat it by myself, and I think that's really cool.
Sounds
It was
dangerous.
fun. It was. It was very tiring. And Flimp just like got lost, and we've tried to tell him, no, Flimp, don't go off by yourself like that, but he did that, so
Oh my. He's all right though, right?
yeah, he's fine. He wasn't for a while, but he's okay now.
Well, that's good. And you're not injured, are you?
No, I'm good. There
That's
were a
really-
few times it got a little rough, but always made it out good.
I'm glad.
I'm just gonna sit there. Just like
Just stare into her eyes.
just stare at her like yes.
Well, some things have occurred with me as well. I didn't want to alarm you, so I didn't send you a letter or anything, but some things have occurred with me as well.
Oh really? What's going on? Are you feeling any better or anything mysterious happening?
She rolls up the sleeve of her cloak to show you the elbow, and when you last saw it, there was some bone protruding from it. It was the arm that was broken. But now, as you look at it, the bone is no longer protruding, and you can see some stitches across it. One going sort of parallel with her arm that has sort of sewed up the spot where the bone was protruding, and then one that runs the entire circumference of her arm, just above her elbow. And she says, as she shows you, she says, you remember how my arm was sort of crooked, I suppose?
Yeah.
Well, a few days after you left, it fell off.
Oh.
Oh.
I hope that wasn't. I mean, I'm assuming it was traumatic for your arm to fall off. Was it like painful or anything? Are you okay?
No, again, I still don't feel any pain, but it was odd, to say the least, to have a missing arm, but I was a little worried, but I didn't want to cause you any more worry with all of the things that you were busy with. So I apologize for not notifying you, but do you remember around the time of the Hallows End Festival?
Yeah, I remember that. I mean,
Do you
how
rem-
could I forget?
Do you remember the priestess who was giving out candy?
Vaguely? Yeah.
Well, when this whole situation happened with my arm, I remember that she was still in town, and I went to go and speak with her. She was a priestess of the bride and groom, a worshipper of them, and I figured perhaps she could help me, as well, they've seen corpses quite a bit. So I went to go and talk with her about it, and she managed to, well, as you can see, she shows her arm again, stitch up my arm for the most part, and I found that after she attached it, I could move it again.
Good. I mean, it's good that you can still move it.
She flexes her elbow to kind of show you that she can move her arm again.
Yes.
Which, again, all incredibly odd.
Just a little bit.
But she spoke to me about the decomposition of corpses, how they rot after death, and well, that was what worried me. I figured that was why I was starting to, fall apart, for lack of a better word.
Have you noticed any other signs? I guess if she did talk to you about it, has there been anything else that you've been concerned with?
Well, around that time after my arm fell off, I started to feel exhausted. My limbs felt heavy, and I was worried that was wrapped into the whole problem. So I spoke with her about that as well, and she told me that when they wish to preserve a corpse in order to keep it for a later burial, they use a certain alchemical component diluted with water. And well, you may have seen the bathtub I have sitting over there. She looks across the room.
Ah, yes. Bath.
Well, that was the solution. I had her give me some of the alchemical component, and I've been diluting it with water and bathing in it each morning, and it seems to have removed the exhaustion and heaviness that I feel, and I haven't had any more limbs decompose on me, so I think it's slowed the process.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm glad that it's helping, but is it like is it complicated? Like, is it going to be hard for you to get more of it if you run out?
Well, she gave me an address to send letters to if I wish to receive more shipments of it, and I've spoken with Lady Bailey, and she said that she can arrange to have regular shipments to Hearthhope.
I just feel so bad about all of this. I didn't think about what I did, and now you've just been here struggling with this and by yourself. I mean, I'm assuming there are people that support you, but I can't believe that this is what you've been going through.
Well, of course I have people supporting me. You're here, aren't you, silly?
Gay.
Stop
Yay.
crying. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I definitely wish we hadn't been gone for such a long time. I didn't really know of any way to reach you, so it was just kind of like day after day. I was like, man, wondering how Adelaide is doing, and if we do leave again, I'll definitely find somewhere someday. Oh boy.
I felt the same way.
Hey Jay, I have a question. Is there like a mail system in Grandma?
If you have addresses, you can send letters through letter runners.
That would work.
But it works better for people who are staying stationary. It'd be hard for her to send you letters if you're moving around.
Yeah. I hate the music playing right now.
I'm glad
I
I
hate
don't
it.
get to use
I hate it.
letters.
Shut up! Shut up! Your girlfriend's not decomposing, okay?
Oh, the music didn't play for me. Oh, jeez, I better refresh.
Oh boy. Hilda, every day I think, wow, it would have been really nice if we could have, maybe used those for something and
Well,
not just for...
judging by your reaction, sounds like you're leaving again soon.
I'm not sure. I'm hoping we can stay for at least a few days before we head out. I don't want to... I don't want to rush anything, really, because it's been such a long time, and I don't want to just suddenly be like, hey, I'm here, and then leave again to go to some random city for who knows how long.
I understand, but the work that you're doing is awfully important, so I won't be too mad at you, don't worry.
I mean, I know it's important, but it's like I can't see you that often, and I can't talk to you that often, and then it's it's not cool. It sucks. It
Well,
sucks.
I'll still be here when you get back, you know. I'm not going anywhere.
I know, but like, what if something else happens, like, while I'm gone, and I don't want to burden you with being like constantly aware of my concerns, but I wish that there was some way I could constantly be there for you and not just every few weeks, like, hey, I'm back, how's the decomp going, and then I leave. And I hate that.
I know, but once you solve this whole witch business, then you'll be back for good, right?
Yeah.
And, well,
Yeah.
at that point, maybe I'll stabilized my whole condition a little bit better, and maybe I'll not have to stay here.
I hope that while I am doing these travels, I'm gonna try to see if I can find something that can help at least. Maybe there's a different solution that like lasts longer, or maybe there's like a wizard or something I can find that I can procure something for that might help us out.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I like doing what I do, but at the same time, I don't want to just be doing it because somebody's asked me to. And I'd like to be able to help you in any way.
Yes, well, as she begins to talk, Naraki, you feel as though somebody's watching you. Just sort of a very uncanny feeling, as if there's a third person in the room with you.
Great. Fun,
Just sort
fun
of
time.
watching from afar.
Mm-hmm.
And
Great.
you turn around and look at the room, and there's nobody there.
Feels
But
bad, man. Feels bad.
you still get the sense that something is watching you. It doesn't feel sinister. It feels curious. And strangely familiar.
Great. Great.
And it watches for a few moments as you talk with Adelaide. And then, after about a minute, it fades. And you
Bro's
feel
really just like, how's the soap opera going? And then bounces.
you feel alone again with Adelaide in the room.
That's creepy.
Everybody's going nuts. That's how I feel on the inside right now.
Cough, cough. Go watch Seas of Sand. Cough, cough.
This is our plug for Seas of Sand.
But
That's
Adelaide
weird.
continues. Adelaide continues. Well, I would like to know more about my condition, but I think we should probably talk once you resolve the witch business as to what we want to do next.
That nasty, nasty witch business. Really, it's a lot, and I'm hoping that when we get to this next city, we can deal with them. But they've just been so elusive.
Yes, it certainly sounds like they have been. But I hope that you find them this time, and that this is all resolved and tied up by the time you next return.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to leave again.
Well, hopefully if you ever leave Hearth again, I'll be at your side.
That's the goal. that's the end result. I'm hoping. I mean, I wouldn't mind staying here either, but it's a big world, and I want you to be there with me.
Yes, I'd like to be there too.
I'm dying right now. Everybody
So
else
is she.
is watching me suffer. Shut up! Oh my god!
She's been there, done that already.
Wow.
The emotional torment I'm being put through right now.
I said it so you didn't have to, Koja.
You should have had ample time to prepare yourself. You were forewarned.
I didn't. I didn't do that. Okay. Just sitting here. I don't know.
Adelaide brings you your tea as you sit and talk with her a little bit, just sort of filling in little details here and there. She asks you about the monsters that you fought off in the mine, and that odd-looking statue. As she brings you tea, she brings you some bread and some slices of apple as well.
Ooh, bread. Is it? Did she make the bread? Is it her bread?
Yes, I baked it myself just the other day.
Oh, the bread that you gave me when I left a few weeks ago was really good. I really liked it.
That makes me happy.
Yeah. I eat a lot, and I can say that was some very good bread. Haven't had better.
You are quite big and strong, so it makes sense for you to have a healthy appetite as well.
Tried many a thing. That was really good.
If you
you should keep doing it. You should keep doing that. I think you have a real knack for it.
I will. If you let me know before you're heading out, I can give you some to take with you.
I would love that. And also, just so you know, none of it is going to anybody else. It's mean. Nope, they don't deserve any of it. It's too good. It's too good.
Well, you can share with your friends if you want.
No, they don't deserve it. They're mean to me.
I see. Well, I hope they're not too mean.
Nah,
Fuck you, I'm not.
If they were mean, I wouldn't hang out with them.
Well, that's good. Somehow that turned into like a child talking to their mom about like the bullies at school that day.
Like, these bullies at school are so mean, but I'm friends with them, so it's okay.
It's like, all right, sweetheart, did you tell a teacher?
No, Mom, they're nice to me sometimes, but not all the time. I think they're gaslighting me.
If you say I'm mean to you, I'll beat the shit out of you.
I feel like that's definitely not cool.
You spend some time talking with Adelaide, and then she says, are you staying in the Lord and Lion then while you're in town?
Probably. Yeah, Bailey's probably covered the rooms there, I guess. I'm not sure. I have to talk to the rest of my party about that.
Well, I should start baking some bread, but I can come by the Lord and Lion and we can have dinner again if you want.
I would. We should do that. I think we should definitely do that. That sounds good.
All right. Well, do you have any preference for a favorite type of bread?
My Roll20 just died. Give me a second. Not particularly. I'm rather fond of like sweetbreads and stuff like that, but I'll eat anything you make.
Well, I'll see if I can make something that suits your taste.
It won't be hard. Everything that you make is my taste.
Well, that makes me happy. Well, now I imagine you have business with your friends to take care of. So, I suppose see you later at the Lord and Lion.
Yep, I'd love to stay, but unfortunately, they just can't get on without me. So, I should probably meet up with them.
It's alright, I understand. I've got some baking to do.
I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, I'll see you later then.
Yep, sounds good. I'll be there for the rest of the day, so. Sour, you need to shut up.
As soon as you said that sentence, my eyes just drifted to the chat, and I knew it was gonna be there already. And then
Yeah.
I looked over, and as soon as I looked over, the prophecy was fulfilled, and Sour was spamming kiss.
Yeah. I will drive to your house, Sour. I will drive to your house and I will just
Do it, coward.
No. I'm not ready. dead. Eventually, I think I'd die.
All right, then she will just hug you.
Oh wait, wait a second.
Not too late. You said
No.
no.
Okay, fine. I'll leave. I'm
She's
gonna
not gonna-
cry now.
She's not gonna pressure you into anything that you're not ready for.
I'm not ready. I don't know if she's ready. I don't know if Naraka's ready. She's probably ready, but I'm not.
You've
I'm gonna
kissed
think about it for
before.
a week. No, not like
Kind
that.
of.
Kinda.
Yeah,
Kinda.
Sour, you are dancing right along the edge of being smited by Nightbot.
Nightbot shows up. It's like, hey.
Sour, you were playing a dangerous game.
Nightbot is just like standing in the corner, tapping like a baseball bat against his hand.
Yeah. It's like
Just
the
put
glare.
one lowercase letter in every sentence.
Every sentence starts with a lowercase letter.
All right,
Hey, besties, I can't do this today. I'm dying
Naraka.
right now.
you make your way out of Adelaide's house, and see your companions making their way back down that main road towards the market square.
I think Jay Bilger needs to shut up. I
Making
think
my
I
way
think Jay
down.
Bilger needs to shut up. Jay Bilger's on my hit list right now. I'll find you.
Well, maybe you should just kiss her already. For God's
Sounds
sake.
like there's gonna be lots of beef
Stop.
to be settled on Friday, huh?
Yeah.
You know you want
Cecilio's ready. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I'm the lesbian protector squad. He's like, I'm gonna beat.
Cecilia's
up.
just gonna come out Eldritch blasting.
Yeah. I heard somebody
Naraka.
was kissing the lesbians.
Naraka Kiss the Girl parody. Kiss the Ghoul.
Somebody's gonna find that like 7 years from now and actually make that. They're just
I
gonna like
think
that would
stumble
be
upon
nice.
that one clip like 7 years from now.
I kissed the corpse. And...
No, that's not. That's
Now you
not
see
good.
her,
That's
her
bad.
arms starting to decay.
Okay, we're not playing the bully me game now. You can bully me later tonight at the tavern, but not right now. Actually, no, you can't bully me at the tavern. I have important plans.
Hey, I just met you, and you're decaying.
Hey guys, let's speed through the catching me up run so we can go to the tavern and it'll be nighttime.
I'm just gonna look at Naraka. So, how did it go?
Oh, it really well, but she's decaying, so that's not good.
Oh, fuck.
Excuse me?
Yeah, she's like, she's better, but like, her arm fell off, and I know I'm just gonna speed right through that, but her arm fell off, and she was like, whoa, my arm. And the priestess that was handing out candy at the thing that we went to, that festival, was like, hey, yo,
How was that?
here's the thing, and then she has like this thing that she has to bathe in now, and it helps the decomposition, but I think she's decomposing.
Wow, it kind of sounds like this deal sucked. Wheatley.
No, you don't make him mad, please. Please don't make him mad.
Fucking completely.
No response? Okay.
But while we're out and about, I plan to see if I can find any like wizard or something that may be able to help, or any sort of like alchemical solution that might be able to be better with the decomp.
Wait, can't we let them analyze the stuff that helped her?
I mean, it's alchemical, so it's not like inherently magical, but I mean, Flint, you know alchemical stuff?
That's a good question. I don't believe I do.
Well, then you're no help to me. Go away.
Yep.
Wow.
Jesus.
Alright.
Get out.
I'm gonna put my
Anyway.
arm around Flimp. It's okay. Let's go.
I didn't mean it. I'm really nervous still, guys. She
We
said
don't
she's
have
Actually,
girlfriend
getting
has
the
out.
cold
only
children,
wizard
so you
We're
don't
gonna
need to keep
5
up with
miles
them.
of this place, though. So if you
Everybody
want
was
wizard
talking at
help,
once.
I'm
He's still
kind of
smarter than
willing
you,
to
Naraka.
go.
I know that. Also, we're gonna have dinner in the tavern tonight.
I'm glad I didn't get punched for that.
Yeah, no, I'm not even denying it at this point. What's up with Bailey? Give me the info.
She says we can go talk to this really powerful wizard.
Okay.
And he might have a better
Maybe.
clue of what's going on. And he's in
Yeah.
Taos. So
What time we
it's
what
kind
time
of
we
our best
leaving?
bet at this.
What
Well,
time we leaving? Please do
That's a
not
good
say tomorrow.
question.
I might die.
kind of as soon as we're
Right now, actually, let's go.
Koja, I will
Yep.
smack you.
It is tomorrow, though. Yeah.
We are.
intended to leave.
Can we please stay more
Maybe
than one day?
Maybe we
Please?
can do an extra day if you
Oh,
really
thank God.
want it.
I really,
That's a
please,
maybe, though.
guys. Please,
All
I'm
right.
begging you. I need to
I
ask
mean,
her
just
some very important
clock
questions.
is ticking. Is all I'm saying.
I know, but I need to
Yeah.
ask her some really important questions first.
That's fine. We can ask for an extension.
Did you at
on
least
the-
kiss her this time, you
No,
fucking
I
coward?
didn't. I didn't. I didn't. But we have tonight, and that's gonna be when I do it.
Coach is just shaking her head judgmentally.
I'm gonna do it later, I promise. Please don't make me.
I'm gonna-
Are you though?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pat her on the back. It's okay. It's okay.
guys,
Is it?
she's talking about spending the rest of her life with me, and I'm not. I really want that, but also I could die. So
Well, it would be the rest of your life together. I mean, technically.
like, shut up. You're not wrong, and I hate it. But I don't know. I have some plans to make. Anyway, where are we staying? Lord Mayan?
Yeah,
of
he's
course.
got his rooms.
Great. I have some.
Wait, you think you're gonna be staying in your girlfriend's house or something?
No, unfortunately. She has a pretty
You
sick
go right
bathroom,
ahead.
though.
You go right ahead.
No, I'm good. I wish, but I'd probably break her bed on
Then
accident.
why not?
You set
I bet
yourself
you
up for
would.
these. Yeah, you set yourself up.
I did
Bet you
indeed.
would.
I was thinking about it when I said it. I said,
No,
"That's
wait a minute. Wait a
No,
minute.
no, no,
Nebraska.
no, no! I keep doing it. I keep setting myself up for this.
Holy shit.
No, I was thinking about how you guys
Hey,
were gonna
chill.
make jokes about it.
H jail. H jail.
I feel like I should sue for emotional
Bro.
distress. Sour, please shut up.
I'm gonna bring Cusco with us to the.
Oh, good idea.
So we don't
Jokes
leave
on
them.
you, Sour. I was eating an orange, not bread. I mean, it worked, but like whatever.
Yeah, Adelaide is going to have officially ruined bread for Naraka forever.
Naraka looks at a piece of bread and starts sobbing. She's like, anyway.
Adelaide liked bread.
Well, she's not dead, so I mean, she is dead, but she's not like
That
forever
means-
dead. She's not like in the ground right now. I'm never gonna live that down, am I?
Oh yeah, we
I'm
should tell
never gonna
Adelaide
live
that
that
Naraka said that.
Hey, I think I might fight you all. You would all lose. I just want to let you know
I know
you would
sleep.
all lose.
I still no sleep.
Yeah, but you would also definitely lose if we were like fighting PvP, and you did not cast sleep.
Well, yeah, but I play cheap.
Yeah, because stupid people play.
Never enter a battle you don't know you can win.
But I know I can win. I have 2 great axes. That is
Well, yeah,
definitely
that's what I'm
better
Yeah.
than your little cat person.
And Koja, don't
Two
forget.
great X's for now.
Koja, don't forget. Koja versus Naraka is a 2-on-1.
Oh, right.
That's not fair. That's like going into a back alley and 2 random thugs just jump out and they're like, "Hey,
Naraka
bro."
Naraka just didn't deny being a warlock, guys.
I'm not a warlock.
No, you just went along with it.
You can look at my character sheet. Not a warlock.
There can be exceptions.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right, make your way
Hey.
inside the Lord Lion after you leave Cusco off in the stable. Well, it's pretty quiet at midday. You can see the innkeeper and the owner behind the bar. Abigail looks up and says, "Oh, it's you all again. Welcome back. Can I get you anything?"
I'm good. I just had some really good tea. Oh yeah. It was really good, guys. By the way, she made me tea. It was really good tea. Not a big tea fan. That was pretty good.
What time is it again?
Just after midday, around maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I want a drink.
Oh my god. Please
You know
promise
what,
me
me
if you
too.
get drunk, you're not going to be hanging around while Adelaide and I have our nice dinner.
No, I'm not promising that.
Well, that's rude. You could at least maybe.
I'm just gonna have a little to drink. Why not?
All right then. You lot here
Sorry.
on the Coin Lady Bailey again.
I suppose we are.
All right. First round's for you then.
Yes.
And there are some rooms open upstairs if you want to leave your things.
Yeah, I'm going to go put my stuff upstairs.
You know what? I will do that while my drink is being made.
Dang, you order a complicated, like, martini or something?
No,
Gee.
but I mean, you still gotta pour it.
It takes like 2 seconds to pour.
I'll kill you.
I don't think you're actually an alcoholic. I think you're just faking it for the clout.
Yeah.
That's not a character, by the way. Naraka does not know what the word clout means.
Abigail slides you a drink, Hilda, and says, "Your friend's drink here is here too when she comes back." Depends on what
Thank
you're trying to do, Flint. There's a lot of different things like that in D&D, and it really depends on what you're trying to do. So I'd probably need a little bit more specifics on that.
Yeah, it would be simple.
Yeah, you can just type out what you want to do then to me,
It's
if
just
you don't
like
want to say it out
creating
loud.
setting stones.
Yeah, that would be decently expensive. Probably more than Flint has.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to find some components for it,
Right.
since you're not paying somebody else to do it for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
But if you are heading to Talos, Talos is a big city, so if you want to feel like maybe you want to hold off on that, you can.
Oh, who's Val?
Yeah, I just gotta find the freaking money.
From Seas of Sand, remember, Hilda?
Hilda does not remember, in
Fake
fact.
fan. Didn't watch Seas of Sand.
Fake fan! Go watch Seas of Sand.
I'm waiting for my dad to show up.
Imagine having your dad alive. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me either.
Yeah, imagine a rogue with both living parents.
Wow. How boring of a backstory. One of them has got to be dead.
All right.
Otherwise, there's no angst.
The two of you head upstairs to drop off some of your things.
I'm taking the first one on the left. It's mine.
Most of the rooms are open. It doesn't seem like there's too many people staying in the inn.
I'll take this one. I like being in the middle.
Being in the middle of Adelaide's something.
Oh, what?
That was a weak one.
That was really
Yeah.
weak. There are certain things you could have put there that would have worked better, but sorry.
Well, yeah, I'm being vague. You know what I'm
Just
talking
didn't
about.
count. No, sorry, I don't. Your joke sucked.
I didn't even hear it.
This would be in the middle of Adelaide's something.
Yeah, wow, so good. Ooh,
All right,
the
you
roast's really coming in.
drop your things off, and you can stay upstairs if you wish. But other than that, you can head back downstairs. Do you each
Yep.
pick rooms?
Yep.
Koja, your drink is waiting for you at the bar as you approach.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm gonna look back at Flimp and say, "Hey, you wanna order anything? I'll pay for it."
I think I'm okay for now.
All right.
I got some work to do.
Can I look at the locket that I got out of that random closet or whatever back in the mines?
Yeah, you can. I believe we said it was rusted shut. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to take a look at it.
Yeah, it's small, especially small in your hand, silver locket. Looks like it was maybe once ornately decorated, but is mostly rusted over. And you can see the hinge where it should open, but it seems to be rusted shut.
Okay, well, it's ugly jewelry, and I can't give that to her. Okay. Go over to the
I
bar.
think you guys like debated about smashing it open, but decided not to last time. But you make your way back over from the Roaring Hearth towards the bar. And you guys have some free time, so you can do what you wish. Or we can skip ahead to nighttime.
As much as I would like to skip to nighttime, I want to ask Abigail if there's any place in town that sells like nicer stuff, like jewelry or anything like that.
Not particularly. It tends to be a little too rich for the folk around here. Why do you ask?
Is somebody I want to buy a gift for?
Was it that girl that you were at the bar with a few weeks ago?
Yes. Wow. Uh-huh.
That was Adelaide, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've had the chance to talk to her a couple times, and I feel like she might want something a little more simple than that. She doesn't seem to be type for jewelry.
My mind is thinking
But
really hard right now.
that's just a bartender's intuition.
I appreciate the intuition. Now I have to sit here and think about it. Oh no! I don't have that much time. Okay, I'm gonna
I could help.
go ask you guys for advice, but I need assistance. Just kidding. You guys are great. Just help me, please.
I'm gonna lean back against the bar, cross my arms, say poem.
I will. That is gonna be bad. I'm not a
Kiss
poet.
her.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up from my book and say, yeah, I agree. Perhaps.
Yeah,
Flowers
I'm not exact.
from the forest nearby.
Oh, that is a good idea.
How
And
about
I
a
could
kiss?
go pick them. That's already on the itinerary, Koja. Fun fact. I
Oh,
already
is
was gonna
it?
do that.
Oh, is it?
Yes. So now I
Bet.
have to find.
Bet.
Fuck you. I have to go find a good gift. I have to
I can
find
help
a
you
good
look.
gift. Yes, Hilda, thank you for being so kind to me. Koja, go day drink some more. Jeez. Anyway, so
clothes. You know about that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to get her. She was literally talking about like whenever I come back and like settling down or like going places together forever, and now I'm like it's not. I'm not worried about it. I love commitment. I love it. Definitely
Some
not
nice
worried.
spices, maybe.
Yeah. Yes. That would actually be. I could get her ingredients for her bread. Also, yeah. Wait, Flip. Hold on. Thank you, J. Bill. Flip, you know about relationships. Help me, please.
A strange voice echoes in Naraka's head, giving her an idea.
Naraka has
Someone
a light
here
bulb
is in
going
fact married.
Whoa. Hey, Flip, you're married, right? How
Whoa.
do you tell somebody that you're kind of sort of married to? Not really. That you like them a lot. And you want to spend the rest of your life together.
A kiss.
Shut up, Koja! Nobody asked.
I'm actually gonna punch Coda.
You mean, like,
Ow!
propose?
Ow!
I mean, I didn't. That's a strong word.
Like, I, I don't know how strong you're meaning here.
I'm removing 1 hit point from that punch.
Listen, Flimp, I don't know a lot about this sort of stuff, but she was talking about spending the rest of, like, whatever, like, us just going places together, or us moving to stay here in Hearth for the foreseeable future. So I would assume.
But you haven't kissed yet?
I know! That's the thing! I don't want to be like, hey, let's get married, because that's
It's,
ridiculous.
Very adorable how Naraka keeps adding the word forever. I don't think Adelaide ever said that, but
Well, I have commitment issues.
Well,
First relationship I've ever
I
been in.
don't think. I think you could. I mean,
How do
just
somebody
make
to
a
be my
gesture.
girlfriend? How did you do that to your wife? How did you ask her to be your girlfriend? How did you do that? What should I do?
Well, what I did all those many years ago.
Yeah, old man.
140 to be exact.
Dang, you old!
If I can even remember that long
But you're
ago.
so small.
Yeah, how are you so old?
Is well, she's more of an arcane girl, so I did a cute little spell ritual, and I put some of her favorite things in it, and I did a little bit of a magic trick. And well, I
Words
kinda
are
asked
lost
her to
on me,
marry
old
me.
man. Thanks.
Oh, so you gotta cast a spell. I know someone who can help you with that.
Please shut up. Hilda, we're gonna go look for fun
Wait,
fun
Naraka.
spice stuff. Yes. Yes.
When you go visit her again, hold on, can you squat down for a second?
Yes. I
Alright.
squat.
Give her one of these.
Please do not.
I put my hand on her shoulder. Hey,
The Mad Lad did it!
They're gonna go like, yes, that's good advice. I will do that.
and you gotta do it exactly like that.
That is great advice. I'm definitely gonna do that. Thank you so much, Hilda. Please keep helping me out.
I'm gonna turn to Koja. She's so screwed.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't be mean to me when I'm not there. I don't
Son of
appreciate
a
it.
mess.
Sarah, I don't even really know what you meant. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe what just happened.
Stop playing Friday Night Funkin' and watch
Okay, that made me laugh because she said I'm playing beep boop rhythm game, and then you described that as Friday Night Funkin', and that that made me laugh.
I know it's Friday Night Funkin' because she doesn't shut up about it. Thank you so much, Koja. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Anyway.
Alright, let's take a 2-minute break. Need to go.
Okay,
Great.
I will do that too, maybe.
I'm gonna go scream into like a pillow for 5 minutes and then come back. It hurts on the inside.
I could say something, but I won't.
Bet she wants to scream into Adelaide's pillow.
I know.
We talking about Friday Night Funkin'? Okay then. Damn, I'm all alone, I guess.
I'm here.
Oh no, Flip's here. Oh damn.
I'm here too.
Oh shit.
I never left.
So you all lied to me. I can't believe you.
I didn't lie to anyone.
Uh-huh.
Except to that troll. I'm gonna die.
Tell me, Sour, did you be ballistic yet? I bet not. Stupid. I'm kidding.
Also, I
Okay,
haven't.
I'm back, and Koja and Hilda, I heard that joke you made, and I think
Good.
you may be dead. Just preemptively.
Oh, I'm so
You
happy
may
you heard
die.
that.
Don't worry, I'll make up for it. I have an actually good idea. for
Oh,
Oh,
thank
shit.
God. Yeah,
I won't.
Koja has no way to redeem herself. I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah, I'm not gonna try.
Yeah. Toxic.
I've got
Koja's
too
actually the
much
most
stuff to
toxic
do.
party
No,
member.
I'm awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
I give you like stat boost. I'm cool.
If we're all back, then let's resume.
Yep.
So the time from around 3ish in the afternoon to the evening when you said you would meet Adelaide at the Lord and Lion. How do you spend that time, Naraka? And Hilda can weigh in as well.
Hilda, what's your idea?
Bake for her.
I can't bake.
I will help you.
Those big,
she's
meaty
but she's
claws.
baking for me. That's like redundant.
Oh, if only you brought me along. I know a lot about that.
I'm not bringing you anywhere.
I'll help
Maybe-
you and let you take all the credit.
Okay, but like, she's already making me bread. So like, what if I just got her bread ingredients, like funky, like spice, like cool spices and stuff like that she might already have. Thanks, Flab.
There.
I could do that too. Could go get nice spices and flowers, and I think
Yeah.
that'd be fine.
I thought spices were a great idea.
Yeah. Well, Hilda, I need your assistance picking flowers. I don't know which ones are pretty and not.
Alright.
Cool. So that's what we're gonna do.
Hell yeah. Flower picking.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
There are fields outside of Hearth where you could go, and if you're looking for ingredients, you could go to the grocer.
Alright.
We don't need to have them be full interactions if you don't want to.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not too picky.
But the grocer, Eleanor Oldhome, who you've met before,
Yeah.
would ask you, so what sort of ingredients are you looking for?
Just like any sort of spices, maybe like I
What sort
don't
of
know.
spices?
Ones that you could use in like bread.
Bread
Baking?
spices.
Yeah.
All right. Suppose I can see what I've got. Is that all then?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it.
By the way, one of the guards came by here and said to gather up some groceries for tomorrow. It seems like you lot are setting out again, right? That's you?
Yeah.
We are.
All right. Well, I'll box some stuff up and get it ready for you for tomorrow.
Much appreciated.
Happy to help. She sells you a small assortment of various spices, Naraka.
Cool. How much am I paying for that?
Like 1 gold. It's not that
Okay.
expensive. Just some
0
spices.
gold.
Dang, this is unrealistic medieval time set. Where are all the spice merchants that overcharge for their thing?
Alzahar.
That's true.
I'm gonna stop Naraka and pay for it myself.
Sounds good. All of my tabs just closed.
Yeah, can you pay for me? All my like tabs closed, so yeah, can you cover that for me? Thanks.
Yeah. No, I'll pay.
I know, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
I'm only paying for love.
Well, also, you said you would pay for one of my dates. So...
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how my character sheets are gone. That's really fun. Anyway, gotta go back
Clever,
to character
a clever
sheet.
prank that D&D Beyond likes to pull on me.
Yeah, character sheet.
Also,
Boink.
please nobody take what I said out of context.
What did you say?
No one
Paying for
will
love.
ever hear me repeat it.
It was about paying for love, right?
We're gonna bully you.
Love is worth 2 million gold. Give it up now.
I don't have that money, but I'll take one out of my.
I didn't mean it like that, you sick fuck.
No, Hilda's paying for it, remember?
I didn't even think
Oh,
of it like that
wait.
until you brought it back up again.
Yeah, Hilda, you can pay for it. Thanks, Queen.
So you gather up your spices that Eleanor gives you, and then I suppose make your way out of town if you wish to
Yeah,
some of the grassy plains outside to look for some flowers.
of course.
Hell yeah.
Gotta get the good ones.
All right. There's a pretty wide assortment. What kind of color are you looking for? Or a specific flower, I suppose, too.
I
Up to
have
you.
a specific flower. I think more so like warmer colors, if I can find any, like
Alright,
reds,
some
oranges, and yellows.
Reds
Just like a
and
mix.
some oranges and yellows. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
You can
Maybe
find.
some pink.
Yeah, sure. You spend about an hour hunting for flowers and find a pretty decent assortment of the warmer colors on the spectrum.
This is peak D&D roleplay, guys. Hate to tell you. Picking flowers? Oh yeah.
And satisfied that you found a decent amount, you can make your way back to Artho.
Cool.
Kind of wanted to roll to find like the prettiest flower.
Yeah. Finds like the most
Oh.
rarest.
I don't have a flower table, and honestly, if I just looked for one right now, it'd probably be flowers with magical effects. I don't think there's any DM who has just gone like, here, a table of non-magical flowers. That might exist. There's probably someone who did it before, but I'm not going to spend the time looking for that right now. So you can find what you
Sad.
want.
And if you roll a 1, you get poisonous flowers.
No.
It's just poison ivy.
Yeah, that would be so rude of me. I would never do that. I know what poison ivy looks like. Maybe.
But does Naraka?
No, I don't even know.
Yeah,
So like,
Naraka wouldn't.
Hilda might though. Maybe not though.
A sailor?
It has the same
Uh.
background as you, so no. Flint might.
It's okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, Flip would know.
How
So you
about a
make your-
buttercup?
That works. But you make your way back to town satisfied with the flower assortment that you found. And
Cool.
it's drawing near to evening now. You can do with your time what you wish. The others, if you want to do anything. I know, Flimp, you were busy looking things over, but if you guys want to do anything while they're gone, you can. They're gone for a few hours.
I just want to see if I can find anything. Alexandrite. Either in books or, I don't know, around town. I don't really know.
Nothing in books, no. You can ask around town, but nobody but Lady Bailey was familiar with it.
Okay.
Trying to scan through all the NPCs. Yeah, nobody but Lady Bailey.
Jay has like a little chart and he's like, which NPCs are familiar with this one tiny thing? Jeopardy.
Hearth is pretty easy because they're just sort of a small isolated town, so none of them would be familiar.
Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Alright. Then eventually after your travels, you gravitate back towards the Lord and Lion. Koji, I don't know if you want to do anything, but
I'm drinking.
alright. The entire time?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. Then you are at the very least going to be pretty tipsy.
Yes.
Coach just like
Um,
blacked out when we get there.
as Naraka and Hilda arrive back at the inn.
I'm gonna hand Naraka the buttercup. Tell her to put it in Adelaide's hair.
Oh, that's so nice. That's such a good gesture. That's a good idea. Hilda,
Yeah.
you have such good ideas. Jeez.
Thank you.
Unlike Koja, who's getting drunk.
What?
What can I say? I'm a romantic.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
buy
why
the
you left our
spices?
only sending stone with some random chick. Yes, I did indeed buy the spices.
Nice.
Yes. I'm gonna see if I can get a container of water or something like that from the bar people so I can make the flowers not suck.
The bar people.
Yes, that was a
The
very
innkeeper.
eloquent sentence.
Yeah, I can grab you something like that. And she fills a ceramic vase with water and hands it to you. Will that be
Oh,
good?
thank you. Yes, that's perfect. I'm gonna plop those flowers in there. Oh yeah.
She just sort of raises her eyebrows, expecting some company then, eh?
Yeah.
All right, and staying for dinner?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, well, you can grab one of the nice tables.
That's the circular ones, right?
Yep, table for two.
Of course. I'm gonna sit on this side so that Adelaide doesn't have to look at the rest of my party. Because
Oh,
she
don't
doesn't
worry.
deserve that.
I'll be in my room when that happens. I'm gonna give you two some privacy.
Yeah, I don't think Koja will be themselves. At least if Koja's gonna harass anybody, it'll be me and not her.
All right.
Gonna put the flowers on the table and be like, oh yes.
Yeah, Naraka, you spend some time arranging the flowers. Hilda and Koja, you can do what you wish. There's still maybe an hour before actual evening starts. So if you want to order some food, Abigail will ask. You hungry at all?
You know what? Yes, I am.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can get you something then.
What do you have?
Somebody do roll a D100.
'Aw.
D1.
D1. I don't know if we got that before.
I was just about to roll. Alright.
Fastest
Aw,
roll in the
damn.
list.
So close.
All right. Today I was planning on cooking up some roast chicken with a sweet and sour sauce.
Ooh,
that
that
sounds
sounds-
Ooh,
lovely.
that sounds really good.
Hell yeah.
And Minotaur burgers on the side.
No!
What number is that anyway?
I don't even remember.
It's on the
Somewhere
other
on there.
table.
Well, we can't spoil the fun.
There's also
I
two
want-
tables. I forget which table it's on. There's a monster parts table as well.
It's
Mhm.
probably on the monster one.
It might be
Minotaurs
on,
are
it honestly
considered
might be on
monsters.
both.
Damn, Naraka said it herself. Naraka's a monster.
Please don't make me have an existential crisis.
I'm sorry.
He may be a
Brings up
monster,
some, like,
but he's
trauma.
The first one here to get a relationship.
Hey, I
Yeah.
haven't been trying. Excuse you.
You have or you haven't?
No, I
Haven't.
haven't even been trying. You don't know what I could do.
Not good.
Go on, girl, give us nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Okay.
She hands you both some plates of food if that's what you're ordering.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
While Hilda and Naraka were gone, and Flimp was out asking around the town, and Koja was just at the bar drinking. A guard came in and talked with Abigail, just about your arrangements and how Lady Bailey was covering your stay here. So you don't need to pay for your food.
Oh, fantastic.
Heck yeah, free food.
Do you have
Does
to
that
pay for your
include alcohol?
alcohol?
Do I?
Should you drink any more from here on? Yes.
Okay.
Bailey looks at the tab and she's like,
Yeah.
Are
She's
you
not
kidding
gonna.
me?
She's not gonna give you infinite alcohol, but she's not gonna let you bankrupt the inn. But
Koja drinks all their alcohol and
she is
they have to
covering your
shut
stay
down.
here. So she slides a plate across and says, "Food's on, Lady Bailey. Enjoy."
Thank you.
I will.
And you spend some time eating as Naraka prepares for her date.
Oh yes,
And,
a lot of prep.
Through the windows, the sun begins to set, and the two of you finish up your food as the DM hunts for Adelaide's token.
He's like stalling. He's like, shit, where did I put it?
She is.
It makes me nervous every time. Every time I see her character token, I'm like, oh.
Butterflies.
There's a little in here. Yeah, literally, exactly. Stop! Stop it!
Naraka, you
This
hear
is
the door
harassment.
off to your left and behind you swing open, and see Adelaide enter. She's changed out of the sort of large cloak that she was using to sort of hide her face, and is wearing a nicer dress.
Now I feel like I should have dressed nice. Oh no! I don't have any other clothes, but like,
You're still wearing leather armor.
yeah.
I'm
Be
gonna,
nice if I had like a shirt or something.
What did I say about fancy clothes?
What did you
Shut
say,
up, Koja.
Hilda? What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna sit next to Flimp over here.
Yeah, you move across the tavern to sit next to Flimp, who's in the corner.
Y'all spying on me, aren't you? I can see you.
Adelaide,
Kind of, but you'll find out.
Adelaide gives you
gallery.
a warm smile as she enters and looks at the display that you have set up on your table, and she says, "Oh wow, you came prepared."
Yes, I did. I'm gonna get up and I'll pull out her chair for her. Be nice. I'm like, yeah, Hilda
smart.
helped me. I needed
Don't tell her.
some help. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
She gives a small giggle and lets you pull out her chair for her and sits down.
Great.
And she says, "These flowers are lovely. Wherever did you get them from?"
Just the fields outside of town. I saw when we were coming back in. I was like, oh, those are some nice flowers. So I picked some ones I thought that you would like.
Yes. When I used to go on travels to gather things for Lady Bailey, I used to see the flowers in the field, and they were always so lovely.
Yes. Ugh, I'm so nervous.
I'm gonna look at Naraka.
Where are the spices at? Where did I put them?
You have them on you.
Okay. I'll wait a sec. I'll wait a little
She's
bit.
got like a big backpack sitting next to it.
Backpack pulls out the
And the
gigantic bag.
Got my lunchbox with me.
I got my little thermos.
Hey Jay, can Naraka see me?
Yep. Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna pantomime putting a flower in my hair.
I will take out one of the nice yellow flowers and make sure there's like no water on it, and then I'm gonna put it in her hair.
Matches her eyes.
I'm gonna give her a thumb.
She lets out another small giggle as you place a flower in her hair. She allows you to do it.
I think I'm having a crisis right now. Just a little bit.
You what?
Who knew that
I'm
this would be
having a
the
crisis
hardest?
right now, Hilda.
Oh.
Who knew that this would be the hardest part of D&D?
It is. It
Not
is.
learning all the rules, not difficult
Flint, can
combat
you make me a
encounters.
present?
You said invisible, right?
Yeah, not
So
invincible.
I reach over and make you invisible.
Wait a second. Okay. Okay.
I'm taking my drink and sitting over here.
But he's gonna watch me. Oh my god. Okay.
Um,
Well, this is
Naraka,
fine.
you would probably catch that out of the corner of your eye
I definitely saw that.
as Hilda disappeared.
Good, you were supposed to.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Did you just do it? I think, Flint.
No.
But Naraka, you are now unaware of where Hilda is.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
But Adelaide says, do you know what they're making for dinner tonight?
I'm not sure. I think it's chicken, maybe. I'm not sure. They mentioned it, but I wasn't paying attention.
No, that sounds nice.
Speaking of, this is probably a very weird question. How's your neck doing? Did the priestess help with that at all?
She sort of brings her hand to her throat. She's actually tied like a small like ribbon around it to cover it. But she moves it out of the way and shows you that there are stitches across it as well. She says, yes, actually she did.
Well, why is now the time that Sour decides to talk in chat? I think she needs to shut up.
She has spider senses for this sort of thing.
Oh, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. So can you, like, eat and drink now? Like, is that, like...
Well, I haven't really found much desire to eat heavily. I've been eating on and off, and I have some semblance of taste, but it's diminished, I suppose, is the best word for it.
Makes sense. Well, I will go ahead and get dinner for both of us. Yeah.
Hilda, yes, you can do that.
Alright,
but
cool.
What is Hilda doing?
Abigail just sort of like looks around like, what the bloody hell?
What's
I'm
going
gonna tell
on?
her it's me.
But you manage to sort of calm her down after she has a little moment of panic as she thinks she might be going insane. And you fill her in on what you wanted to say to her quietly. And she just sort of to herself.
Okay, and I'm gonna like flip a coin in the air, like right here, and then catch it.
Alright. Naraka, you see a glint of light through the air as a coin appears in thin air.
I'm not hallucinating. I'm not going insane. Nope.
And then disappears again.
Okay. What?
Can I whisper in Naraka's ear?
Yeah, Naraka's a little high up. But you can whisper into Naraka and she might be able to hear it.
Alright, I want to say, comment on her hair.
You're really good today.
Thank you. It's turned a bit of a shade of white since you know, the big change and all, but I don't hate it.
I think it suits you really well. It's a very nice color.
Well, thank you.
Okay. This is.
It doesn't
I
take
have
too
no
long
idea
before.
what to say.
It doesn't take too long before the bartender brings you 2 plates of food. Without you
Oh.
requesting any. Lays it down in front of each of you.
Thank you.
Enjoy, you too.
Who
Furious
is
typing.
frantically typing right now?
Multiple people.
Yeah, that sounded like multiple people.
We were all frantically typing.
Y'all are ruining my
The entire,
ambiance.
the entire world is frantically typing.
I'm sorry, Naka. Do you want me to turn the song back on? Will that help?
No, please.
Put on Careless Whisper.
Yes. Put it on.
Nope, cannot do that.
Immediately flagged.
All right, copyright.
Play Megalovania.
No. Please do not.
Adelaide launches into other conversation. Not so much about your business with the witches or her condition. She begins to talk about lighter things, trying to
thank
sort
God.
of bring you away from the more serious talk that you had earlier. She tells little stories about attempting to still help Lady Bailey, even though Lady Bailey has sort of given her some time off. And she describes Swiss running around, staring at all the light fixtures and candelabras that are shiny and gleaming in Lady Bailey's place on her first few days there. And
Sounds
then,
I almost say
Sounds like something she would do.
and then
What
she
did you?
she describes Swiss's excitement as Lady Bailey sort of Lady Bailey does not have a treasurer. She specifies that Lady Bailey handles her finances herself, but she invented the role of apprentice treasurer for Swiss to give her something to do.
That's funny. Swiss is probably very happy with that position.
Yeah, she seems quite happy. She's always bustling about in the manor every time I visit, and usually holding some manner of shiny object.
Yeah. I should probably say hi to her while I'm here. It has been a while.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Give her a big ol' fucking Minotaur hug.
Crack the bones on that one. Just like.
Swiss dies.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. I don't
You
want to kill
killed
a
Swiss,
favorite.
you
No,
monster.
no, I don't want to kill a favorite NPC. It definitely hasn't happened
It's
before on
fine.
X-Men.
We'll just bring her back.
It's fine. Prince James will just pull up.
God.
Pull up in his sick ride.
But yeah, she steers the conversation towards lighter topics.
I would like to ask her about her baking hobby.
Yeah, just something that my mother always used to do, and helped her out at first, just assisting with some of her recipes, and then eventually sort of learned them as I grew up. And well, after she passed away, I just continued making some of her breads and other recipes.
So definitely a good way to remember people by is doing the things that they love to do.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
And then this segues into what I was gonna do. I'm gonna get the spices and be like, I got these for you. I thought you might like them for your baking.
Oh, really? You didn't have to get me anything.
I know, but
I wanted to anyway.
I wanted to do that. Anyways, you're still here. Character, why are you still here?
To help you.
I
That
love
was
to
out of-
imagine. Yeah, I love to imagine she killed my character. Just in the middle of
In character turns to the side. Why are
So,
you here?
it's a new spell that Flump has designed. It's a little bit of a spin-off of Unseen Servant called Unseen Wingman.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, yes. Spice gift.
She just sort of excitedly looks through them and says, thank you. I'll have to give some of these a try when I'm baking you some bread.
I
It's
look forward to it.
coming along quite nicely, by the way. Should have it ready for tomorrow.
I'm glad. I'm trying to see if I can convince my party not to go immediately. I'd like to hang around town for at least another day, but if we have to go tomorrow, we might. But I don't want to do that.
Well, I know your business is important, so uh, don't force yourself to stay just on my behalf.
I would not be forcing myself in any way, shape, or form. I'm forcing myself to go with them.
I understand. I just mean don't delay your important business just for me.
There's something I could say here. I'm not gonna say it though. I would embarrass the hell out of myself.
Say it.
Tell us.
Oh,
Say
it.
fine. Okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna look at her and say, "You're my important business."
Do it.
Dies a little bit.
You
yeah.
see, slightest bit of color return to her very pale cheeks,
Okay.
and she smiles.
Am I? Yep.
And she says, "Well, I appreciate the sentiment. If you do stay in town longer, I'm happy to spend that time with you."
Yeah, I'd like that, and I'd also like to see if I can work out some method of communication. I know it's hard because we're on the road most of the time, but I at least want to be able to talk to you occasionally.
Yes, I'd like that too.
Great. Well, I'll harass my party members into doing that. They'll definitely. They can do it for me. It's fine.
Well, don't harass them too hard, but I would like a way to communicate with you.
Yeah, that would. Yep. Oh my god, I'm so awkward. God. Hurts on the inside just a little bit.
All
I
right.
wish I was more smooth.
Only a little?
More than a little, sort of. I'm dying right now. I don't even have the mental capacity to
Okay, to function.
fight. Yes.
I gotcha. All right. Naraka, you see, some gleaming little magical sparkles appear, just from behind, Adelaide's head.
What? What? Why? What are the sparkles doing? Why are they just there?
They just appear and sort of twinkle around her head.
Can she see them?
She hasn't really looked up. They're sort of over her head. She's looking at you.
Can I see them?
Yep.
Oh fuck. That's not good.
Adelaide, you're
Oh man, I've been drinking too much. I'm
you're,
serious.
you're sparkling right now.
She looks around and says, "What do you mean?" And then sort of looks up and says, "Oh, where'd this come from?"
I don't know. But they suit you,
Alright.
guys.
Sparkles appear over Naraka's head too.
What is
Wait,
that?
really?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Wait a second.
Look up.
Oh shit! What are these?
I don't know.
This is weird. I mean, cool, but weird. I'm gonna try and touch one of them, because that's what I would do.
Your hand passes right through them.
Huh. Huh? Okay. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it is rather odd. It's kind of nice though.
I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just a little unexpected.
Is this your doing, Flip?
I don't think he can hear you from there.
You'd have to be
You
yelling
yell
for
at
him to
him.
hear you over there.
Are you yelling it loudly across the room from your invisible position right next to Naraka?
No. No.
Thank God.
Well, then you don't know.
I don't get the reference. I don't get the reference. Hurts.
good reference.
I didn't get it.
You spend some time eating your food with Adelaide. She sort of eats a little slowly, just sort of taking small bites in comparison to sort of a normal pace. But she is
It
eating.
is better than none. It is better than nothing, I will say that. Better than nothing.
And with her neck all stitched up, when she takes some sips of water, she no longer has it pour down her front.
Oh yeah, that's a win. That is amazing. That was so embarrassing the first time. That was literally like the worst experience I think I've ever had.
Yeah.
Embarrassing for you?
Embarrassing for both of us. Like what? I was embarrassed because I was the one that was like, "I'll just get you water," and then embarrassing for her because her neck was just like, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, there are some upsides to the help that Lydia gave me.
She's stealing your girl.
Can I like vaguely brush my hand in the general direction that Hilda is with intent to smack her?
Just like sort of stretch your arms out as if you.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Just like very casually elbowing her in the head.
Roll the hit. Roll the hit.
I will do no such thing, but I still want to hit her. Be like, shut up, bitch.
Yes, my arm feels much more sturdy now.
That's good. I feel kind of bad that I just kind of dipped, and I was like, all right, well, good luck with that arm of yours.
You were in pursuit of important business, so I'm really not upset about you leaving.
Well, I'm definitely glad it's a lot better now. Like, I'm talking about the same shit. I need to get better conversation topics. Hilda, give me a conversation topic.
Talk about her build.
Her what?
Her build.
Her build?
Yeah, you know, her
Compliment her.
Minecraft house.
Yeah, that was a nice. Yeah, we both went to the same direction of Minecraft.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I'll talk to her about her house. You have some really nice decor. I really liked how you decorated your house.
Works
Yep.
for me.
Thank you. It's not quite Lady Bailey's manor, but it's comfortable.
I think it suits you. I think there's a lot of your personality there. It's very cozy.
Not bad.
Sour, shut up. This is horrible. This is literally horrible. Sour can just go. No, oh yeah, that's absolutely what I heard. But I was like, no, not gonna do that. Can I just like ask her about her general interests? I want to know more about her. What kind of music does she like? What's her favorite color? Give me all the. Let's play 20 questions. No, we're not gonna play 20 questions.
She likes heavy metal music and death metal
Oh my God,
specifically.
she's such my type.
And she
What?
subscribed to r/muscle girls.
Oh gee, perfect for me.
You talk about more casual things, just sort of general tastes and things like that. And as you sort of begin to finish up your meal, you finishing a little before her, she places a little parcel that she had sitting in her lap, wrapped in cloth, and slides across the table for you and says, well, if you're still hungry, I made you something for dessert.
Yes, of
Oh my
course.
God.
I would always eat something you made, even if I wasn't hungry. And then I'm gonna open it.
Inside is a small sweet roll, and it is glistening with honey and has some sliced almonds on top.
I'm
She
so
says,
hungry right now. That sounds so good.
I made you a almond sweet roll with honey. You did say you liked sweet things.
Yeah, I do. This looks fantastic. I die because my love language is food, bitch.
Now say, well, it looks like there's 2 sweet rolls at this table now.
That's awful. I hate you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try the food instead of saying that stupid
Fuck
shit.
you, that was a good one.
All right, Narca, it tastes delicious, very sweet with the honey, and some hints of almonds as you bite down into it.
Joke's on me, there's cyanide in it, and she's trying to kill me.
Yeah, she transforms into a witch and says, "I fooled you."
And then I die.
She was
Not a
Sister
witch?
Candor the whole time.
that would I would hate that. Anyway, I'm gonna just over top compliments that are all genuine. So they're not like out there enough for it to be like insincere, but I absolutely just love her cooking. It's so fantastic.
She just sort of she lets out small giggles every time you compliment her, and just sort of graciously says thank you.
Of course.
God, this is so gay. I love it.
You're standing right there.
I
You don't
hope
have to be
Hill said
standing
that
right
in
there.
character.
I'm trying to help you, you ingrateful.
If you wouldn't help me out, I wouldn't be sitting here awkwardly.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, I would.
But the evening goes relatively smoothly, with Hilda's small amount of aid every once in a
Thanks,
while
Hilda.
to help you every time you start to stutter. And you talk a little bit more with Adelaide after she gives you the dessert that she made for you. Flip and Koja, anything that you guys want to do?
Oh, Hill is coming back, huh?
Well, you wouldn't know that.
Well, true.
You hear like footsteps, and you're like, wonder who that is.
Let's see. Is my help needed?
No.
Also
No.
a little drunk. Yeah, no.
You're literally drunk. No.
I mean, I literally have a spell that makes you brave, but okay. No, just stay here.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Yes, you do.
I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't need any performance enhancing.
Please! Shut up! For the love of God!
Cadence enhancing drugs.
So the evening
I
sort
might
of
just die.
the evening winds down into the night. The sun sets from the windows, and you finish up your meals. At some point, the bartender comes and grabs your plates, clearing off the table, and returns to behind the bar. And it begins to wind down into the night, and Adelaide says, "Suppose I ought to let you get to sleep then, if you're going to be busy tomorrow."
It's happening, it's
A
happening.
little bit, but I can at least walk you back to your house if you like.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Great. Yeah, we're leaving, Flimp. No seats for you.
How long ago did I have invisibility cast on me?
What's the time on that, Flum? You know better than me.
Only an hour.
It's getting close to running out.
Alright, I'll have to go stealthing then.
No! Stop following!
I just turned Hilda invisible again.
Would
Oh
you?
my god.
Of course.
This is too
If
much.
you asked.
Hell
Oop,
yes.
My roll 20 just broke again. This is really fun.
Thanks, Flip. I'm gonna give
You're
you a high
welcome. You're invisible, so I probably missed.
You smack Hilda in the face.
five. Worth it. I must see this pan out.
You like reach out to
God, you're
touch her
so-
shoulder, and you
You're
like
so creepy, Hilda. Seriously.
you like reach out to touch her shoulder. You hear like an ow, and the chair falls over.
Hilda, you're literally so creepy. I don't even know.
I'm trying to help
Don't
you.
interfere too much. Okay.
Fine. I'll just fuck with drunk Kojo over here.
Oh, jeez, I finished my drink. I don't want to get up.
Pulls out your chair for you.
What? Hey.
Right. Then
Koja falls on her ass.
you and Adelaide make your way back across town. It's dark outside now, and back through the square.
Owl noises.
Everybody else will be gone.
Yeah. Get out of here. Everybody get out. Watch Sour not be paying attention and then she comes in late. Not doing it again. Just go watch the VOD.
Big Noraka.
That's what the VODs are there for.
Exactly. Sour playing Friday Night Funkin' while something important is going on. Rude.
There she is. Alright, so you make your way back through the square. As if summoned.
I summoned her. Yeah.
Should be funkin' paying attention to the stream.
I like that was what she needed to set the record straight about.
What are you playing instead? Genshin Impact? Yeah, bet.
Bad game. Bad game.
No, I play Genshin Impact.
Bad
Five Nights at
game.
Freddy's?
Alright, this isn't a tier list day. So you gotta hold off on that conversation for later. But you make your way back through the square with the night surrounding you, and make it back to the small house that Adelaide calls her own. And she says, thank you for walking me home.
Yeah,
Nighttime ambience.
it's.
Is the
no.
nighttime ambience playing for you guys?
Let me
Yeah.
look. Yeah, I think it's like owls and shit.
Alright, give me a second.
Yes.
I'm gonna refresh. It's not playing for me.
Jay has to be in the ambiance too.
Well, it's for chat. They don't hear it if I don't
Well,
hear
yeah.
it. So
No, that's a disgrace.
there we go.
I have to I'm mentally stealing myself right now. In a good way.
Alright. So she says, thank you for welcoming me back.
Yeah, it's no problem. And then I'm not doing the thing, Hilda. So shut up. I'm not doing the hey thing. I'm gonna go up to her and shut up.
Do it. Do it.
I
you
will go
coward, do
up.
it.
I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna take her hand because that is the nice thing to do. Shut up! I'm
Alright.
trying to. I'm doing this once.
I can
Not
mute them
doing
if
it
you
again.
want.
Alright, everyone stop.
Yeah, everybody
Heckling
shut
her.
up, please.
I'm only laughing. I didn't do anything.
It's loud and I need to think.
Okay, I'm far away now.
I wanna just look down at her and just kind of look at her for a second, and then Adelaide, can I kiss you?
If you want to, of course.
I would like to, yeah.
This is so fucking
And then I'm
quirky.
gonna do it. And then I'm gonna kiss her.
Alright. She'll kiss you back.
There's like confetti.
Can you feel the love?
Love tonight, yes! Yay!
That hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, she did it!
Woo!
It was
Confetti
taking a fat
cannons!
bong rip. What was that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Was I clapping that hard?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like bubbles?
Yeah, it sounded like bubbling.
Yeah, campaign
That
over.
hurt.
Mission accomplished, everybody.
Yep.
The
Oh,
end.
that hurt my hands. I mean,
That's it. That's the last session.
Honestly, I wouldn't be disappointed.
I would.
Well, shut up. No one cares about what you think.
She kisses you back
Okay.
and then says, well, good night then.
Good night.
if you're if you're leaving tomorrow, then I'll come by the town entrance and see you off. But if you're not, then I'd love to spend a little more time with you.
I would too, and I'll definitely let you know. I won't just leave.
Well, that makes me happy.
If you have a choice.
Please shut up! You're ruining it.
Good.
Well,
I'm gonna hug her. I want to hug her.
she hugs
so
you back
bad. Oh.
for quite some time.
This is nice.
And
This
then
is really nice.
as the two of you pull away, she says, well, good night then.
Ask to come in, you coward.
No.
I'll see you tomorrow then, I suppose. One way or another.
Yeah. I hope you get some rest.
Yeah, well, it's a little odd these days, but for the most part I managed to rest.
Well, that's good. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Yes,
I
I'll
just
see you
noticed.
tomorrow.
Okay, and then I'm gonna leave.
I just noticed Sour's Oron reference.
I think Sour needs to shut up constantly.
Kiss, kiss, well enough.
Ah, why did I move? No, God. Please, just put me there.
Alright, now can you make your way
Flint like Sour. Not good.
you make your way back through town to the Lord Line. The rest of
And
you
I
see
walk in.
Naraka enter the tavern alone.
Hey.
Hey.
She's very sweaty.
Oh, that's where Hilda is. Jesus.
Hilda's still invisible.
And I'm gonna give everybody a thumbs up. Yeah.
You did it?
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Flimp, can you turn this off?
No, don't do it.
I'm sorry, it lasts for an hour. That's how it works.
You can't turn it off?
Hilda, I
No.
don't care where you are. I appreciate the help.
I want to hug Naraka.
Oh, thanks.
There.
You just feel
I'll
an
give you-
invisible
I'll-
presence grab you.
You know what?
I'll hug you back.
I'm gonna stumble over and hug Naraka too.
Oh, everybody's hugging me. This is nice.
You did it.
You're bored.
I
You did
know.
good, kid.
I
You did
thank
good.
you. Yes. J Builder, shut up. You're ruining it. You're ruining it for everybody. I get robbed, yeah. I mean, it's fine. I have a lot of money anyways.
Oh, do you?
Oh, then let me just.
Yes.
Can I have some?
No,
then?
wait. I have
Can I
no
have some
money.
then? Can I have
I
some?
have
please?
no money. I have no money.
Can you please give me
I
it?
have no money. Sorry.
Hmm.
I spent all of it.
But yeah, it's nighttime now, so you all can head off to bed if you wish, or you can stay up and do something else if that suits your fancy.
Going to bed.
But Koja is wobbling a little
Tips.
bit as she makes her way up the stairs.
Koja trips up the stairs.
Yeah. No, I run up on all fours.
Ew.
You fucking weird furry.
Excuse you. Only
Yeah,
one of
I'm
us
right
here is an
here.
actual animal person.
You are literally an animal person too.
Yeah,
I
you're like-
am like wearing an accessory. Like, come on.
Yeah, but you are still technically cat people, so you are still technically.
Yeah.
I am
Animal.
like 10% of what Naraka is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you're still that. Like that doesn't change the fact that you're still cat person.
Honestly, I'd argue that running on all fours makes you a complete fucking furry.
Yeah,
And there's
like
no arguing
weirdo.
that.
Yeah, you had my favor on the not a furry argument, Koja, before you did the all fours thing. Now you're kind of skirting the line. there.
Now you're yeah.
I'm gonna whisper in Koja's ear. Hurry.
You motherfucker. I am lashing at the air with my claws.
I'm already in my room.
Ah. Fucking bitch.
All right, that is decently perfect timing to end the session here, as we're right at 3 hours right now,
Hell yeah.
and
Good stuff.
heading to sleep. So just get an idea of for next time. If you do want
What
to
are we
stick around in
doing?
town longer, if you want to get going, come with a plan, and then we won't have to spend as much time humming and hawing next session as to what we want to do. So just in your mind or amongst each other, if you want to talk before next session, just think of what you guys want to do. Because I
say we
don't
stay
care
on
either way.
Monday. But that's just me.
Up to you
Yeah,
guys.
Sour, your accent is good.
Yeah, that is like unrelated to what this campaign was, but honestly, Sarah, your accent is one of the best that I've heard of any player that I've played with.
It's very good.
So don't ever feel like it's bad. It's
I
it's
keep
really
forgetting
good.
to ask, is there like a typical accent for Al Sahar or
Mm,
Nyanhari in general?
it varies a lot. We didn't catch that one, Sarah. Sorry, you got silence.
Sour.
Oof.
LOL. Sour. Maybe you should stop screaming because then Nightbot won't snipe you.
I could loosen up Nightbot, but it's kind of really funny when that happens. So
It is pretty funny.
Oh, absolutely.
we lose that.
If only there was a way to undelete messages.
Yeah, I wish I could do that too.
I kind of want to practice my Scottish accent for next time.
Yeah, I am actually sour-phobic, guys. I hate to tell you.
I'm Naraka-phobic, actually.
Hey! Oh, I'm Koja-phobic.
But basically, as far as Al Zahar, the general accent would be most kind of vaguely Middle Eastern things, all those kind of dialects. But as far as Al Zahar goes, it's so widely varied with all the people coming and going that there really isn't like one constant one. So really anything goes in Al Zahar just because of all the different
Hilda's family has Scottish accents.
yeah, like exactly. So like all the different people coming and going and the people who decide to stay are just sort of random. So you get like a huge mishmash of all different dialects,
I see.
languages, accents.
So what you're saying is I need to learn how to do a Khajiit voice.
Yeah, I mean that is the general your typical Nyanhari accent would be similar to that, yeah, but there's a lot of options when you go to a big city like that. Mainly because if I did all the same voice, then nobody would be able to tell when I was talking in different characters.
Yeah. Khajiit has ways if you have coin, Shrafna.
Yeah, the Seas of Sand group are all from outside Al Zahar, so
Oh, yeah. Tsutsuli was cool. He's from all over. If he had sunglasses, he'd just, like, put them on.
yeah. Meanwhile, this campaign, most people are from Al Zahar.
Yeah. It's like the exact opposite.
Pretty much, yeah. I've been now that we're just chilling and talking, I've added a command that is pretty much irrelevant to all of you guys to the chat. It's basically just a link to the Discord. It's exclamation mark Discord, but you guys don't need it. You're already in there. So that link won't help you. Oh, does that link to Seas of Sand? Why does it say Seas of Sand? I need to fix that. Whatever. I wanted to try it out. It's a temporary link that won't be there forever, so it can't be abused. I just wanted to try it out because I want to eventually open up the Discord to more people who aren't players. I think that'll be more fun for the community if we have a lot more people in there. So yeah, it's a temporary thing. I'm gonna eventually change that link, but I wanted to try it out to make sure that the command was working. So irrelevant for all of you guys, but for the future, eventually it'll be a more open link. But right now it's a limited one, so that nobody can use it for any nefarious purposes. It is odd that it
What would
says...
happen if one of the campaigns just crossed the fucking border?
Yeah,
you
just we
mean
don't want to be in this country anymore. We're
I
leaving.
mean, I guess you could, but all that means is that if you take like major detours from what I was expecting, then that just means that I have to delay you and I have to work on stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
It's fine if you want to do that. I have no issue with doing that. It just means that if you ever were to do that randomly out of nowhere, then yeah, I would have to go, okay, hang on. If I have stuff ready in that area, because slowly, again, there's more than 666 maps, so like eventually there will be prep stuff, but in your specific campaign, I only have certain maps prepared because I can't have everything in every campaign. It would be way too much work, so it would probably end that session and I'd have to do some work, but it really isn't an impossibility, so don't think that you're forced to stay anyway. Because
Okay,
that
cool.
is the fun of D&D, is that you can do what you want. It just means that I will put you on delay, and you might have to skip a couple weeks while I work on stuff. Because I don't
It's
have,
just like a video game and you immediately end.
you'll hit the loading screen, and that loading screen will last for like a month.
Oh, so Sonic 06.
No, it's just like in like Batman game or something where like you choose to leave and it's just like that's the end. 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Roll credits.
Yeah, I mean things like that. If you're on like a certain path and planning to do something and you just abandon it, that will have consequences. It is a living world, so.
Travel to Soliana and it takes 5 minutes to load.
What is it, Sonic 06?
I just said that. Don't steal my fucking joke.
Not everybody
kill you.
knows the names of the stages from Sonic 06. Come on. Mm-mm-mm.
But
I
yeah,
love
it would be cute to have Hilda meet up with her parents again.
DJ, I'm not going to say like too much about what that thing was about. For reference, for those who are watching this who are not in our Discord, which you can remedy by doing !Discord in the chat. But for those who are not in the Discord, there is a world event that happened recently because I hit 666 total in all of Grand Lorien. And I made a joke a long time ago about doing something involving the circles of hell for that. And so when I did hit it the other day, I posted something about that and basically asked 3 people in the Discord to just kind of first come, first serve, to roll a d6 for me and then post the result. And so I won't say too much about what the effect was, but I said something before the stream started to these guys, so I can repeat that, I guess. As far as what the roll was, it doesn't particularly matter who did the roll.
Unfortunately.
So don't think that it is something specific to whoever did the roll, specific to their character. That is less what it is. It more mattered what you were rolling than who was doing it. I just needed 3 different people to do it. I wanted to include more people, so I just didn't want somebody rolling 3d6 and just taking all of them. I thought it was more fun if everybody got involved, so I made it 3 different people. But yeah, basically I needed 3 different rolls, so it's less specific to the individual, is what I'll say.
I'm surprised. I'm still surprised you didn't do anything for 420 and disappointed.
That was a long time ago, though.
Sad.
Still.
I don't even remember where we were at when that was happening. But 777? I don't know. We'll do something for 777.
Have 4 people roll a d20.
There's one idea I have for 777, but we'll have to see when that comes up.
Special casino episode?
But yeah, we'll see. And I said this at the beginning, but I'll repeat it again. I've commissioned the emotes for those who were not here at the beginning. So they'll be arriving soon. So for those who have subbed, look forward to those, because within the month they will be finished up, most likely. So get ready for those, because the person who I've commissioned has really, really great art, and I'm excited to see what the emotes will look like, because I picked two that I thought would look best for the art style and that would get a lot of use. So I won't tell you what they are because you have to wait. But look forward to that in the future.
That'd be Swift Pog.
Swiss Pog, Swiss Pog,
Swiss Pog, Swiss
Yeah,
Pog,
I knew
Swiss
you were
Pog.
gonna ask DJ. Eventually we'll be getting more, but I just commissioned 2 for the beginning. So
Pog.
so eventually I'll do a big announcement when they're up and ready to be used, and we'll spam them in the chat and everything. So don't worry. We'll all get smited by Moobot or by Nightbot for spamming symbols on that day. Myself included, probably. Does that? Am I? Can I get smited by my own Nightbot?
Try.
Try it.
Sarah, you're the
Coward.
expert. Sarah, you're the resident Nightbot expert. How many characters do I gotta do to get smited?
All of them.
Is that enough?
That's
Apparently
more
not.
than I typed.
Am I invincible?
Do 11 different characters.
I'll try that. Spamming my own chat, breaking the rules.
An entire sentence in all caps.
When
Oh, I wasn't typing an entire sentence. Sorry. I was just doing that. Oh,
Hey! Nice.
so sours,
Sour got
Sour
smited,
got smited,
but
not
I
you.
was
not
fine.
you.
Damn it, Sarah, you fuck.
Sour.
Sour.
But
R.I.P.
I
Sour.
Jesus.
But
Sad.
all right.
On purpose.
So the next stream will be this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern as well, for Seas of Sand. Tune in. They're doing some criminal investigations. They have assumed the role of detectives. So we'll be picking back up with that. And we'll see how many more incredibly attractive NPCs there are to meet.
And
Please.
they're in El Zahar right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hope they meet who I think they're going to meet.
Well, we both got stuff going on? Jeez Louise.
Yes. Koja, reminder of thing that I asked you to work on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Vague reminder about thing that I won't say, but I want to
Haha,
remind you
worked
about
on-
anyways.
Worked on my stuff
Speaking of incredibly
earlier.
attractive NPCs. Wait till
Well,
you
it's
see
not
my
as simple
cat.
as writing this one, okay, Naraka?
But that wasn't it either. I had to do multiple
Oh,
things.
sure. No, sure, yeah, that's
Got a lot
all.
of homework.
If you guys like attractive NPCs, go find Hilda's dad.
Oh, Hilda's dad is down. Where?
Hilda- you have
Not
to
my
find him.
backstory. It's not written yet. Still doesn't exist.
Well, all that and more on Friday for Seas of Sand. And then we will most likely miss next week for this gang, if I'm correct.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because you seem to be busy, so it's fine. We'll
Mhm.
take the week off. Not the end of
Okay.
the month. So Hearth and Home next week will be a day off, but I might do a chill stream with these guys if they're up to it. We can do something completely non D&D related if you want, or we can just chat. Up to you guys. And if you don't want
I
to show
can
up to
put
that,
on
feel
Genshin
free not to.
Impact for 3 hours.
Heck yeah. I'm fine with anything.
Yeah,
I
so
would be down.
we'll see. As to what's going on a little later. As for Sunday, anybody have any Sunday ideas? Because I always have ideas in the back of my head about chill stream Sundays while we wait for the new campaign. But if anybody has any ideas,
Ranking all the Grandlorian characters.
NPCs
character.
included.
No.
NPCs
character.
included, as we're here for 17
Ranking
hours.
all the player character.
Oh, alright. Ranking all the living characters.
Shut up! Oh my god!
Adelaide
Dang.
included.
DJ is
Ranking all the gay characters.
We gotta make a list. I don't know half of these people's sexualities are.
I don't want to rank any player characters because I would just feel bad.
Yeah.
Everybody is S tier, guys. Okay.
Exactly. That's what it would turn into because I would feel bad ranking anyone lower than other people. And NPCs
No, you
would
can
take
rank me at like
700
F.
years
It's
to
okay.
do. As like
Do like the
Alzahar.
fave NPCs. You could do like the favorites, like the ones that everybody hangs out with the most.
Maybe, but as for the Q&A thing that we discussed, Sarah's idea that I thought was pretty good. I'd want to put a little more work into that and like do it properly. So not ready for Sunday or for Tuesday.
It also might be best to like do a Q&A for characters that aren't like in a campaign as is.
Yeah,
like,
that
they're
would be
already out.
that'd be
Mm-hmm.
a decent idea.
Because it could ruin stuff that could get like revealed naturally.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to like talk too much to any of the Seas of Sand people because they still got background stuff that I'd rather just naturally come up with.
2 sessions in, you guys aren't getting any lore yet. Yet.
And yeah, like even some of the other ones, there's still bits and pieces that might be preferably revealed in game, even for the ones that are on hiatus. But yeah, we'll figure it out later. I'm putting together the session 0 for the next campaign to start up.
Ooh.
So that won't be streamed, but anticipate them starting up pretty soon afterwards. After that happens, so yeah, we shall see.
Ranking the Hearth and Home player characters from dumbest to least dumb.
They all get put in dumb, including Flim.
No, I think that's the hard part is trying to figure out which one of us is any smarter than the other one of us.
You like objectively have to go look back at like all of the VODs,
like,
and they're like,
wait a
okay,
minute.
who made valid points and who did not?
I've had like one
Yeah,
stupid
Cusco
moment,
wins.
right?
A few actual mind intelligence things.
Yeah,
Just
Cusco
a
is
few.
the genius, the S tier.
MVP, MVP, MVP.
All right. So I think that's everything I have to say. For the time being. I found a new dark mode for Roll20, so since the old one broke. That made me really sad when the old one broke. I guess we could do something like that, TJ. It would have to be limited to some stuff because there's definitely like a million things I can't talk about, but an insight into the DM's mind. It's just gonna be like chaos, and you're gonna think I'm an insane person. You try to roll insight on the DM and just take psychic damage.
Joke's on you, Jay. That's one of the qualifiers for being a DM.
Pretty much, yeah. Honestly,
You must be insane.
you have to have at least like a certain degree of insanity. Makes things more interesting. But yeah, if you have any like ideas that you want to pitch me, just send them to me. On yeah, that would be kind of what it would have to be. DJ is talking about like stuff that's already been shown and inspirations. My thought process behind it. Eventually, Shanks will get the Jeopardy ready. But yeah, we could do something like that. Send me any ideas you have on Discord. Just message me them because I'm open to whatever you guys think would be interesting to talk about. As you know me, I'll ramble about whatever. But yeah, so plan is to do something on Sunday, something casual, and then we'll do another casual thing that any of you guys, Hearth and Home guys, can show up to.
Ooh.
It might be fun to do a Divinity run through. No, I haven't played Bandit yet. No, I haven't tried the new Risk of Rain update. But I've seen someone playing it, and it seems pretty cool. I think everybody's busted at some point, right? Certain items and everybody's busted, but it'd be fun to do a Divinity run of all skeleton party and no masks allowed, and just pure murder hobo Divinity run through. Because if you're you can choose to be, when you create your character in Divinity, you can choose to be a undead. But people react really poorly to you. So if you don't disguise yourself, then they'll just be openly hostile.
Wow.
So it'd be fun to do a full skeleton crew that just has no option to disguise themselves, and you just have to fight every single NPC in the game. But yeah. Everybody take care. And I'll see you all on Friday for another session of Seas of Sand. Looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
And,
yeah.
Those of you who have subbed, some of you subbed Shinx during the stream. Thanks for that. I appreciate it all. And if you're curious where your money is going to, it is going towards emote commissions. So look forward to seeing those in the future because they will be ready eventually, and I'll do a big announcement and show them all off. And it'll be a good time. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you all on Friday.
Good night, chat.
Night, chat.
Good night, chat.
Night chat.